disclaimer. We're sorry for the shitty mic quality. We're doing this on a budget because laptop mic broke. Not mic. It's just the charger. I'm waiting for that to come in. Also, we might talk about stuff that's a bit spoilery. So if you don't want to hear anything, you best be leaving.
Okay, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is the Lost Image Podcast, episode 16, was it?
Yeah.
16.
Okay, we got the number
Wrong.
this time.
Wrong.
Okay, today we're gonna review...
The Fred movie.
I was listening to Tais, but you know.
Oh,
Okay.
we're gonna review the 2 Fred movies because we didn't feel like watching the 3rd one. We got bored after like halfway through the 2nd.
Yeah. And then our next review will be... Axel?
Mobile Suit Gundam Seed remastered.
The first 6 episodes.
To see if we like it.
Yeah. Which it's anime, so maybe not.
It's got like
Fuck
that 90 anime, like vintage. I watched like.
It's not. No. That's what you're talking about. It's 8th MS.
Is it? I don't know. I saw one on Hulu and I started to watch it, and I like the anime style.
Wait, what happened in it though?
Well, I was only on the first episode because.
Well, they were in space, right?
Yeah, space.
Were there 2 people?
Yeah, it looks. I like the actual.
We're
art
gonna
style.
start off. Wait,
No,
are
that's
you gonna start the
8th
podcast with just you just having a discussion and us
No, that's.
just standing
Well, I'm
up
just
and-
telling you that right now. You're watching 8th MS, so don't
Is
worry.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't know. I was
Well,
watching
anyways,
separate.
we got a crap ton of topics to go by.
Quite a bit.
The first
Uh-huh.
one was kind of the start of the week. Apparently, there's a rumor going around that Bandai Namco is the one who's working on the new Metroid Prime 4.
Bandai Namco.
They made what again?
What? Wait, but before you get to talk about this, I actually know some information
Yeah?
Oh.
about Bandai Namco and how they make games. There was a little game known as a Gundam Crossfire.
God fucking damn it.
I know.
Yeah, it always returns back to Gundam. But when they were making it, instead of getting actual good people, people that are basically pros at making games, they got students from this place and they're like, alright, you got a few months to make a good Gundam game.
Okay.
And they made the most okay game. Then they were told,
Okay.
alright, you're gonna make an MMO.
Okay, well,
Alright.
Axel, here.
This basically tells you something.
Here.
That Bandai Namco is gonna be
Wait,
this.
but you need to hear who's actually developing it. It's being developed by the same people who worked on the canceled Star Wars 1313.
So,
Who
wow,
made that?
even more.
Was it not Lucas Games?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
it was also that Bandai Namco was involved somehow. I don't fucking remember. A long time ago. Yeah, pretty interesting.
Yeah. So, do you think this game's gonna be any good?
Well, I mean, it's Metroid Prime 4.
You never know.
No matter what happens to this game, even if it's like complete
Garbage?
trash, people will defend it and be like, oh man, we wanted Metroid Prime 4 for what, 2
Let us
decades
know.
now?
Well, I mean, I feel like if they're gonna... Well, listen, if Bandai Namco really wants to make this game good, try to get people... They got people who know how to make video games. But, do they know how to make first-person shooters? That's my question.
Well, I mean, Star Wars 1313.
no, that was
third
a...
person.
That was
third
third
person?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what the new Metroid Prime is. It could be first person, it could be third person, it could be
But
whatever.
I don't want it to be Other M.
No. I don't want the story to be other end. The gameplay was okay at best,
Yeah, it was okay, but...
but the story is what killed Other M.
Yeah.
And also the stupid, how do you unlock weapons and shit?
Samus, I'm not letting you use your weapons.
The good weapon that would actually help you beat the enemy.
Sorry, Samus, I know you're burning in this level, but you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Alright, now you can use it. Go.
Well, that one was just a quick one. Let's go to the next one. A Star Wars movie trailer came out during the Super Bowl. Well, I mean the next day after the Super Bowl, because who the fuck watches football now?
No one.
I mean,
No one.
it's a popular sport. The Super Bowl is really
No,
Yeah,
big.
who cares?
No,
It
a
did have,
popular...
like 80 million views.
No, listen,
why?
a popular sport is obviously...
Figure
best-
skating.
No, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
You also-
course.
That's like the hardest game to know.
No, it's Super Smash Bros. Like
Super
competition.
Smash balls.
Super Smash Bros.
wrong.
What type of version
Okay,
of the
be
game
quiet,
are you
be
playing?
quiet.
Yeah, hentai
Tais.
version.
Okay, so what do you guys think about Solo Star Wars?
Yeah, I don't really care for Star Wars. or
Okay,
any-
well
I
then,
do.
Okay, here's your thought.
I-
Axel, go on.
It looks like it's gonna be good, but at the same time, I have some doubts. Like, for example, why do I feel like this is gonna be like, oh, this is the Kessel Run, the thing that Han Solo was talking about.
Oh,
during
it
that
definitely
one.
will be.
It will.
It will. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like that's what they're always gonna do with these, what's it called? things where it's like
It's gonna-
they reference something and then it's gonna be like, oh, here's how this happened, and it's like,
Well, I mean, didn't they make a book about this?
Wait, is it extended timeline or official?
Well, not. I mean, now it's official, but now
Oh.
it was part of the extended timeline
Wait,
until Disney shut that
which
down.
one? Wait, what?
the Kessel Run.
That's in the movies, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
they
it's-
never mentioned it. But did they mention it in
I think
the
it's like a
books?
one-liner. That's it.
Yeah, it's like a one-liner thing
Yeah,
in
it's a
the
one-liner.
first. I think it was in the
Did they do it
It was in
the
New
book?
Hope.
No, it was
What?
in the first movie, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Luke and Obi-Wan were there talking.
They
It
were
was like,
talking about the
have you ever
Falcon.
heard of the Kessel
Yeah.
Run kid?
I know what you guys are saying, but I'm saying, was it ever like, was the story ever told in like a book
I
or
don't think
something?
so.
I don't think it would be. I feel like if they did, then
Because I feel like that was something they would do.
it's either the Kessel Run or it's just gonna be like, this is how Han Solo became Han Solo or something like that.
Yeah.
My only problem with it is the guy that got to play Han Solo does not look like Han Solo at all.
He looks
doesn't really fit
weird.
him.
Yeah.
He looks so weird.
Does-
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Maybe it probably
he doesn't-
grew on me. It's just like
Yeah.
I mean,
No, the thing that bugs me is he doesn't have that.
like
Harrison
greedy
Ford
tough guy.
voice.
The greedy tough guy.
Yeah.
He looks like a bully from.
He looks like Star Lord.
Yeah, he looks like
Pretty much Star Lord.
Well, that's my issue with Kylo Ren. Is I just don't like the way he looks. He doesn't look menacing.
Well, yeah,
at all.
I mean, swollen and
Yeah.
all.
When-
No,
he doesn't
no.
look menacing at all.
when he took off his shirt, I
Yeah.
mean, he looked pretty threatening to me.
Well, let me say,
Well, sure.
Donald Glover looks like Lando. He does.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he fits
does.
it. He fits it.
He gets
Also, who the heck is that? Who the heck is that robot to keep showing in the thing?
I have no idea.
Maybe some droid.
Yeah. It's like what's it called Rogue One when they had that other Imperial droid they hijacked.
And it's like, oh yeah, I'm a droid, dude.
Wait. Well, what's it called? Do you think that most of these characters would die?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Except for
heck
Lando, that's it.
yeah.
It's for like
Lando,
Lando,
Chewbacca.
Han, Chewbacca.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're definitely gonna do Greedo and like
Like I said,
Jabba.
I think we brought it up like in another podcast.
Yeah, we did.
But I want like the ending to be like just Han Solo sitting in the most isolated bar and talking to Greedo, and that's just how it just cut. It dies right there.
Yeah, and then it's just. But
Well, every character's gonna die except for Chewie and Han
Yeah.
Solo.
and then Lando, the best character.
Yeah.
Why don't we get a Lando movie, dude?
He doesn't really do much.
Which is also weird because we keep hearing rumors about how Boba Fett's in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll be in the movie, but probably like as something like, I don't know, ending or something.
No, but it's also like they had the character. Did you guys see that character with like the weird stormtrooper
Yeah.
helmet with like the staff and stuff?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the closest thing to Boba Fett in the trailer.
I don't think that'll be him though.
I would be surprised if it is.
No, I feel like it's
Well,
just
he's
gonna
just
be
a
like.
mercenary though.
No,
I think we'll see him if Jabba is in a movie. We'll definitely see him.
Yeah, I feel like the character with the staff and the people, he's gonna be just like a B-list character who's in there. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm a
He's gonna be
villain.
in the background. Be like,
No, because I don't know, because that's what they did with Phasma. Phasma was like, what's it called?
Uh-huh.
She started out in like a small tribe, and then she became the most one-sided villain of all time. But I'll review that book later,
if
Later.
ever.
because I'm still reading it.
Who still reads books? What
Yeah.
is that?
Everyone
It's
does.
for a project, okay?
Dude,
Oh,
it's called
okay.
audiobook. Audible.
Shut up, we're
Audio-
not sponsored for him.
Anyway.
But you should sponsor us.
Anyway,
Audiobook.
okay, well, another better trailer was Deadpool 2,
Oh,
Oh
Really
boy, where do
I'm
we
excited.
begin with this one?
50 Shades of Meta. That's what we start
I
off
don't
with.
know.
Ah.
Deadpool 2 was actually.
It's not
really
like we're
good.
trying to cut out a mustache.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. That's just out of all the stuff they could have referenced, it was Toy Story.
I know.
I know.
It was pretty funny though.
It was really funny,
I'm really excited for the movie.
but it was like it's like it's kind of weird now because Fox is owned by Disney.
Oh yeah.
So do they put that in before and it was just a joke and then they got bought out by
No, they
Disney?
definitely did.
Or did
That
they
was probably
get
like-
bought out by Disney and then they just add that in as a
I
joke?
feel like they did it as a joke.
Wait, when is this coming out? March?
March
no, May.
18th.
Okay.
May 18th.
May.
May 18th.
Oh, I'm definitely go see it.
Yeah, they probably-
We're all gonna review it. So.
Yeah, we are.
You have to come with us because
I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
was gonna
Because
go
I
anyway.
need an adult to get in, Axel.
Well, if you're
you
17,
all need an
then-
adult.
If you're 17, you can get in by yourself.
No, theaters are starting to get really strict about that.
Really? I don't know.
But you know
They
what?
can get
But you
sued.
know what isn't strict?
What?
You can bring your own food. That's a lie. That was a whole thing.
But we can't get in even if we have Axel. We actually need an adult guardian there.
I'm 18.
I'll be 18
though.
by then.
Are you saying I don't look 18?
No,
You need a
you
driver's
have,
license.
you have to
No,
be
'cause-
21 and older to actually.
We've
let
been
us in.
always able to get in by ourselves though. I don't see why.
Well, dude,
I mean,
we
they
just
let
ordered another movie.
Wait.
Last
This is gonna
movie-
be sidetracked. We got in when we went to go see Alien Covenant.
Yeah, and then we got into seeing.
And we got-
Wasn't that that one day we brought what's his name? No, wait, no, not Nathan.
No.
Was he like over 21?
Yeah,
No.
but that was to watch an 18-year-old. That was like to watch a movie that's like R-rated.
And we had to watch like 5-year-olds with
Yeah,
us.
no.
Yeah, but when we were watching like Star Wars, and they just let us in.
No, because well, I mean, Star Wars was PG-13.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this movie's obviously going to be marketed
Rated
as.
R.
It's gonna be rated R.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
hard. Deadpool 2.
No.
Oh, Deadpool 2. Oh, I thought you were talking about Solo.
No.
Oh, we're talking about Deadpool 2.
Because I thought you could
Well, then
be
we can bring
17.
someone in with us.
No, it's got really strict. What's it called? I went last year. I went to go see It,
Uh-huh.
like the new one that came out in theaters, and they wouldn't let us in.
Really? I went to go see it.
They needed a guardian with me at all times, even in the theater.
Serious? I don't know because
And they had an entire section of the theater cut out for just rated R movies.
Oh my god.
well, I don't know. It's because I thought I looked it up as like you could be 17 with an ID and get in.
Yeah, but it's not like they're getting way more stricter about.
Should I attempt it? I have an ID, like an actual.
Well, I mean, we
California
can still try.
Yeah,
of
we-
course.
And if we don't, I can just
But-
ask my dad.
You
What
know,
is it?
one time I went to go see it and they kicked me out because we snuck in and they were like, if you're.
Well, I mean that's
How
that.
did you get kicked out of
Oh
that?
wait.
Because we wanted to go see the Lego,
Ninjago movie.
and then they saw us walk into the It movie theater and they kicked us out.
Well, maybe you should have been more
Really?
sneaky.
Like us.
Tais.
It's sad
Yeah.
that a fat man got to sneak into the disaster artist. And
And,
What do you mean?
and we were caught almost 2 times.
yeah,
Wow.
that girl that kept
I don't think she was. I don't think she was.
No,
looking for us.
because she stared right at me.
Oh
She
really?
looked directly at me, eye to eye. I was
okay.
like, what the fuck? I was,
Uh-huh.
I was
Maybe she
like,
was just looking at you as you
Yeah.
were laughing. Well, I mean, we were laughing our asses off. Socially,
yeah,
Axel.
so we kind of fit the role where it's like, okay, they're
Yeah.
not doing anything,
Uh-huh.
or they're too lazy to do their jobs.
yeah, maybe there's.
Well, yeah, I mean, they don't really care. It's like, well, whatever.
And
Yeah,
we-
they're
and
They
we
didn't half
got-
effort.
They're just making sure that we weren't fucking shooting up
Yeah.
the school or something.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. Next one, a pretty disappointing trailer, Venom.
Oh,
I didn't
that
watch
was
it,
really
so I don't
disappointing.
really.
Don't worry, you don't
Yeah.
have to watch
You're
it.
not- you didn't miss
I
a
know,
lot.
Joseph told me what
You missed what's his face screaming in the camera.
There was some guy with force powers, I remember, with like the
What
tape.
the fuck?
There was like a bunch of tables, and then all of a sudden they were just like pushed back for some
Yeah.
reason. It wasn't even shown it was Venom.
Venom wasn't
I
even
feel like-
shown
I
at
feel like-
all.
Well, I mean, they showed symbiote, but they didn't show a Venom.
Wait, what kind of Venom is? Is this like the
The original
movie
Venom.
one?
The Spider-Man Venom. It's not related to the.
Yeah, but is he like gooey or is he like a?
Yeah.
We don't know
We
that.
don't, it didn't show.
I'm guessing it's gonna be original Venom, where it's like, oh, it's an alien. I don't feel like it's gonna be what's it called?
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man 3
No.
was also an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was more gooey.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what Venom always is. Venom's always gooey.
Well, yeah. But did you guys hear about that Life movie that came out last year? The one with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a Venom start movie.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah. They had a little black creature that they found in space.
And then, oh yeah,
And
I
it basically
remember.
destroys the ship and kills all of them.
That makes sense. So are they gonna continue with that?
No, they canceled it because it was like no matter what they did, it had nothing to do with Venom at all. So they just made it its own movie. It's not canon.
Then they should have made the creature something else. I would have said make the creature.
Well, they called it something else. They didn't call it like symbiote.
Oh, okay.
They didn't call it a symbiote. Or did they? I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure you just call it like, its name is Gary. Hi Gary.
It's John, don't hurt me.
But
Don't hurry, bro. I'm John.
But
while the Venom trailer was disappointing, I'm really hoping the movie isn't disappointing.
oh no, watch! It's gonna be Sony. Sony's gonna set it all up at the end. At the end, he'll finally become Venom, and then the movie will end.
Yeah, it'll just be Eddie Brock riding around in his motorcycle like
It's
I'm
gonna-
brooding as hell.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the
That's all
emotional
I've been
movie.
seeing. Eddie Brock is just riding around in his bike. He's like,
There's
Because
gonna be a
from-
bunch of ads.
Because from what I can tell, Spider-Man: Homecoming was a collaboration between Marvel Studios and Sony. This one looks like it's just Sony,
Uh-huh.
and Sony's gonna go back to the whole we're gonna bring back the Sinister Six movies.
I feel like if they're gonna do that, then how are they gonna? They're probably gonna have to change a lot of things. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because without, they're gonna be. What are they gonna refer to Spider-Man be like that guy?
Well, I mean, they still have the rights to use Spider-Man.
Sony.
Yeah,
We're
Sony
gonna
still has the
talk
rights to use
about the
Spider-Man.
Just Dance app that you should download on your phone.
Who
No, we're
cares?
not talking about that, Tais.
We're talking about Venom. Talking about Venom.
It's by Sony. Sony had a lot of.
Who cares
ads.
about? Who cares about that? We don't speak about it.
Is that one?
Never.
Right there?
Yeah, that one right
The
there.
poster?
Oh yeah, you can take the poster.
Oh yeah, please give me your poster.
Okay,
Take it next time.
I'll
Right now.
take it this time. But what's it called? Yeah, the Venom trailer. I'm not expecting a lot. I want it to be good, but it doesn't look like a superhero movie. It looks like more like a horror movie, like a generic horror movie.
No,
What's it
for
rated
me,
at?
it looks like
Yeah.
it just looks like
I don't know. I don't know what it's rated.
I don't think
I
it's
feel
been
like this
rated
movie
yet.
is gonna be just a generic action movie.
Well, no, it should be rated by now because it's coming out pretty soon.
Should we? I look it up.
I'm pretty sure it's
Check.
gonna be rated R.
I hope
so.
I think
It is
it's gonna be,
rated R.
it's gonna be PG-13, but I would love a rated R Venom movie.
What is
That
Spider-Man
would-
rated?
Spider-Man?
Slenderman.
Slenderman, I think
yeah.
it's PG-13.
No, I
It's
think
PG-13.
that shouldn't be PG-13. That should be rated
have
It
R.
should be rated R.
I don't think there's a rating yet, actually.
What
Did you put rating?
It comes out. I think it's summertime.
Oh, then it should have a rating.
Oh, it's rated R. It says here.
Oh,
really? Nice.
hell yeah!
Yeah. So they're gonna have Venom eat people. That's gonna be awesome.
It better be
Or at least
good.
like blood, just at the very least.
Quite a bit. I mean, rated R doesn't mean like it's gonna be very bloody.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
just
but
want.
I want a little bit more intensity then.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
see Venom like crack some guy's head open.
Well, not that. I mean, like maybe like slice a
They
guy.
definitely have
Maybe,
swear words in
maybe
it.
more like Logan, like
Slice someone in half.
Yeah.
more like slice someone and you just see the blood coming.
Oh yeah,
I
that.
definitely wanna.
Would you like to see Venom like bite someone? Because I would see
Yeah.
Venom. I see Venom biting
Yeah,
people.
I want to see like grotesque stuff where it's like, oh, I felt that in
Yeah.
my chair.
Like he just bites some guy's stomach, and it's like, oh.
And now since we're doing more, hardcore with rated R, I want Venom to look fucked.
Oh.
He's got to look like
Disgusting.
yeah, not like PG-13.
I don't wanna see-
Venom. Like he's all like, he looks like Venom from the comics.
Don't show-
I want him to look like a fucking monster.
Don't give me Spider-Man 3 Venom.
Yeah, definitely not that one.
No, video game Spider-Man 3 Venom. Remember him? Fucking.
I do. I play like.
He looked so deformed. He was like
He did.
walking. He was like crazy Gmod animation.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Or comic book Venom. Even though some comic book Venom versions look pretty good, don't give me the yes 18 abs.
Also,
I'm expecting those 18.
I'm scared because what if like this goes like the same route as the Fantastic Four movie did, where it's like, most of it takes place with just the development of this Venom, and not
it
actually Venom being Venom.
Well,
I can see Slenderman being like that too.
Slenderman.
Yeah.
No, Slenderman's more. I feel like Slenderman, if they're gonna do that, it should be like we barely see him. We see him.
They'll definitely do that. They won't show him at all.
Or do like they did in that one movie where it's like,
It'll be like the game where like you see him in the distance like on top of the
yeah, you see him around, but you never notice him until like
the very end or something.
maybe it's like found footage where
Yeah.
like, they look back at the footage and they're like, oh my god, Slenderman's in every single fucking shot.
Yeah,
Oh my
like
God.
how they do it with Marvel Hornets or something, where it's like the guy puts the camera behind his back. There's Slenderman on it. He turns it around and he's like, oh, there's nothing.
But I mean,
there.
if it's rated R, then
They don't
have
even
to show
like
something.
they don't even acknowledge it. It's like it's just something hidden, and then they go back
And
the
the
footage
movie
they're like,
should be it should be built up as like intense, like
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
don't
love it.
show him, and you're
And-
just like
and-
expecting to see him.
No, and then when you get closer to the end, that's when the real shit happens.
Yeah,
That'd
like
be
you just
cool.
see guys getting like killed and
Well, that's how
stuff.
the game was too. Like the
Yeah.
beginning was like
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it was
find
very
notes.
ambience.
The
Yeah.
game, because when I heard about Slenderman, the whole entire origin thing is he makes people go insane. So
Yeah.
But yeah.
he should make people go insane, not just like,
Watch,
oh my god, guys!
it's not gonna go like that. It's probably gonna be like the edgiest thing on the planet.
Oh, I don't know. I have really big
Because-
hopes for the Slenderman movie.
I hope it's
The
good,
trailer looks really
but
good.
I'm scared because like if this
It could be
takes,
really shitty.
no, because
It
if
could.
this takes off,
Uh-huh.
if this gets popular, we would see more creepypastas become movies like Jeff the Killer.
Oh hell no, no.
Jeff the
No.
Killer.
Dog,
Jeff the
Jack
Killer, I
Brown.
just see that as just
No.
the edgiest
No.
movie ever.
But, no, because Jeff the Killer, besides Slenderman, is probably one of the most popular
Yeah.
creepypastas.
Yeah, but for all the wrong
Oh, Ben
reasons.
Drowned. Oh, but they wouldn't.
Not
have
Ben
liked it.
Drowned. They would
They,
never.
no,
do Ben
they're
Drowned.
doing that.
Ben Drowned.
Yeah, they're planning to do that.
They can't do that.
Yeah,
They
They
got
because,
don't, they won't have
Nintendo.
the
because
Zelda license.
no, because last year the guy he did like an ARG throughout like because basically
He would have to,
made,
like-
no he basically posted the story around 4chan and he started an ARG and he finished it last year and I feel like they have the time to do it.
Would this be like an actual movie or this is like a film project?
It's an actual movie because they say like film producers are like getting the rights to it.
So did they change the game? Because they can't use Majora's Mask license.
I mean
Nintendo would definitely not
I
let
feel
them
like
use it.
yeah I know but I feel like if they're gonna make Ben Drowned they can do like some made up game that's kind of like Majora.
Yeah, but then again that takes away the charm because
Yeah.
it's like when you read the story and And if you play Majora's Mask,
Yeah.
you understand what's going on. You
It
can
makes
picture it in
sense.
your head.
Yeah, but
But in this
then
one,
again, how
you're not getting the same
well,
rewards
I
out of
mean,
it.
I guess what you're saying, I feel like you're more saying it because of like the statue, right?
Well,
Are you talking
not
about?
like that, not just statue, stuff like the Happy Mask Salesman,
yeah.
Well, they can do it the same thing
the
still.
constant glitches in the game,
No.
the fact that it's Majora's Mask.
Well, I can understand if they're doing that, but I feel like the producers would try to get Nintendo to do it.
They will
No,
never.
I feel like-
Nintendo will never. There's,
Or no.
especially something like Ben Drown, where
Well,
it could
yeah.
tarnish
Well,
their
Family
their brand.
friendly.
Well,
Yeah,
I think it was either a movie or a what's it called, a TV show.
And
they did it like
especially
they did that for what's called Candle Cove. Like Candle Cove was made into a TV show.
no, and especially with something like that, like they'll trust a big branded studio
Yeah.
like Illumination with their Mario movie, than some guy that just made a creepypasta on the internet.
Well, I guess. Well, I'm guessing he just like gave the rights. He didn't.
I can see Jeff the Killer. I do not see
Well,
Ben.
Well,
I
if
don't know.
listen. If
I mean,
they're
it'd
gonna,
be
like,
cool.
no,
It'd be really cool if they actually did it.
no.
But-
Let me explain something. I keep explaining this to you. Jack the Killer isn't scary. He's just the most edgiest.
I know, but he's the most
Yeah,
popular out of
he
the
is
bunch.
really-
Oh, he's
Well,
popular,
Jack
but that's
too.
listen.
Well,
Popular.
yeah, but not-
Listen, there's popularity,
When-
but
when
there
you-
isn't called quality with popularity.
When you look out in all the creepypastas that the normies know,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna say normies,
Jack
no,
the Clown.
Jack the Clown.
Yeah.
no, they know either Ben Drowned, Slenderman,
Smile Dog.
Smile Dog, probably.
I feel like that would be a good thing.
The one monster thing, the one that
Oh, the rake?
the rake, yeah,
You know
That's
what's
for
also-
Slenderman. That's
or-
for Slenderman.
or what's it called Jack the Killer.
You know what's also a really good series to make a movie off? It'll be a SCP.
Oh,
Yeah.
You guys know
I
what
would
that is.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
SCP would be no because if you learn about like the history
They
of
have
the
really
story,
good characters.
yeah, they have like because like
Yeah.
what I learned is there was this one guy in the SCP community. He
Uh-huh.
made like a bunch of dumb things. They're like, no, we're not having this shit.
Yeah, they
we
had
want to
to
keep
kick
it
them out.
legitimately scary.
Okay.
And SCP is really weird
Well,
also.
They have some like
Here-
weird shit like a rape tree.
Oh, they
like
had
a rape sea or some shit.
no. And then they had like what's it called? This supercomputer that has like
Oh yeah.
the
that.
super knowledge, and it's like really weird, but it can make you go insane.
Yeah.
So awesome. And then there's these basically have God. They just basically have God.
Oh, yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
That's
They
another
just have
character.
God. It's
So,
so awesome.
Tais?
Alright. I don't think you can see any other creepypastas actually
No,
being made.
Unless it's like some like Sundance Film
No,
Festival
like-
thing.
Like, if they're trying to do video games, it's really awkward. And if they try to do other ones, it's just really, like,
Yeah, because
it's
it
cringy.
comes off as generic. Because
Yeah.
like, oh, the
Uh-huh.
possessed video
But
game character.
Slenderman makes it work because it's like
It's
a...
like it's not even. It
It's
wasn't
like
even
Bloody
from the
Mary,
video
you know?
game.
No, 'cause-
it didn't
no,
start off
no.
as the video
No,
game.
Not like that. It doesn't have any properties.
It's like a
in-
lore.
It became a thing.
By
Oh yeah.
itself.
Wait.
Ben Drown became a
Like-
thing because somebody found a haunted copy of Majora's Mask.
Can you, like, imagine that, like, some kid like, the movie is a kid buying a game from some old man and he
And-
finds out it's haunted? That's not really a good
Is
movie.
it-
Yeah, I mean, it's all based on a brand.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I would say,
Slenderman.
to be honest, Ben Drown would work if it was in like another time era, like.
No, it would work. I say a Ben Drown movie could work, but the fact that it may never happen, it's just we shouldn't think about it like
There
that.
was like a YouTuber who tried to make what's it called, a Ben Drown movie, but he ended up like getting canceled because first of all, there's like money involved and stuff.
But yeah, and also the fact
Well,
that
and
if you
the-
try to even make
Yeah,
money
yeah,
off
yeah,
of it,
yeah, there was that too.
Nintendo's gonna.
Yeah, Sue.
No, it wasn't that.
Not
He
even
was,
sue, they're just
even
no,
taking
no,
it
no.
down.
He wasn't making a movie in what's it called, the actual like
I-
film
I-
festivals like in YouTube.
I know, but that doesn't even matter because they also had stuff like Pokemon Uranium,
Yeah.
another Metroid Prime 2 remake
Yeah.
that just got canceled, even though they weren't making jack shit off that.
But was then I heard like, oh, he's not even basing off anymore. He's like making it a series now, and it doesn't even involve Ben Drowned.
Okay.
Is the creator of Slenderman creepypasta gonna be like get royalties from the movie?
No. He
No.
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 Listen, the guy who made it, he already did a series. It was called, what's it called?
There's a 2000.
Marble
Behind
Hornets.
the meme?
No, he made Marble. He first made Marble Hornets, and he gave the rights to some other people.
Oh.
So, but now he's focusing on like a new project. So whoever has the Slenderman rights now basically can do it wherever he wants now.
Alright, but the Slenderman movie only works because it's like a lore, like the Bloody Mary and everything. It makes
Yeah.
it work because it's like a tale like that.
Yeah, it's basically like
It's
you
a
don't
monster.
know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the only
it's just
reason
a
it could be
monster
good
that-
movie.
It's not like it's like a possessed
Yeah, like a
Link doll or
It's
Right,
an edgy
no.
kid who cuts his face or something.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
but it does work.
So is that all for the Venom trailer?
Yeah,
Wait.
That was all the Venom trailer.
There's not much to say about Venom though.
I mean,
Yeah,
Venom is
it was,
just gonna
it was
be-
very lackluster. I think we need a second trailer
Yeah.
before.
I feel like we need a second trailer and they show like at least something of
well,
Venom.
maybe they're building
Or at
up.
least like a silhouette of Venom.
Yeah.
That's all I want. All I want to do
I-
is just see like maybe the shape of Venom.
I just want to
Yeah, that's what they did with the Death Note movie. They kept showing Ryuk and they're like, oh, you're gonna see him or not? But then they're like, show like his back of his head or something.
Yeah, that's what I want. I just want acknowledgement that Venom is in the movie.
It's not just.
Yeah.
Symbiote. It's not just a symbiote.
Let's hope that the next trailer is good.
Okay, the next one. This one I don't even know why I put this on, but you guys remember Kim Possible, right?
Yeah.
Live action remake.
Really?
Yep.
Eh.
That sounds actually.
Movie.
I don't really
exciting.
care. I really never cared for Kim Possible. That's my problem with.
What even
What?
is Kim Possible?
Kim Possible was a show on Disney.
It
Where
was like this one girl. She's a high school, but also
Secret
a
agent.
secret agent. It's basically like Mission Impossible, but
is it
like
live action?
No, it's cartoon.
it was a cartoon,
Yeah.
but now it's
I
being
never-
made to live
Hey,
action.
I've heard of it. I
Rat?
never watched it, so I
No,
don't
it
even know.
was, it was very interesting.
I
It was okay for me.
But like when I see it like come out to more like a Disney Channel
I
like
see it.
type movie.
Yeah, like the Disney Channel exclusive.
No, not that. It's gonna be a movie put in theaters,
That's what I.
but
No,
it has
I-
the quality of a Disney Channel movie,
Oh, I get it.
Oh.
where it's like,
Like
oh,
the
not
Cheetah Girls or something?
yeah, like the Cheetah Girls, yeah, or like High School Musical.
Yeah.
Why do you remind me so much? Why you have to remind me of that horror?
I
Cheetah
loved
Girls?
Cheetah Girls growing up. I used to love their songs.
The Cheetah Girls was okay.
No, it wasn't good for me.
Well,
When I was growing, whenever I kept
Well, that's
watching
your arrogant opinion, Axel.
I
It's
know.
okay.
my arrogant
That's why-
opinion.
Yeah.
he's uncultured, that's why.
Oh, so I can appreciate like a bunch of girls like, oh, we're gonna go to this place, we're gonna sing and dance.
But
It was
here's the
good
thing.
for its time.
Like, this just sounds like Atomic Blonde that came out last year.
Was that any good?
Oh, it was okay.
I heard it was like alright, but that was it.
It was okay. It wasn't like. I think it was because it came out around the same time as Baby Driver, and Baby Driver.
Oh, Baby
Oh,
Driver
yeah,
is
Baby-
really good.
I need to watch that movie.
I
I
heard
keep
it was
hearing it's
really good.
amazing.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
The
we
guy-
should add that
the guy-
to
I
our
know
list, Baby Driver.
The guy who directed that was supposed to direct Ant-Man.
Ooh.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
Oh,
Really
you
good
know what
director.
else I want to watch?
What?
That keeps reminding me of Baby Driver? Hot Fuzz.
I've never heard of
Hot
it.
Fuzz is really good.
Don't know what that is.
It's the
And
it's
that
from
one,
the guy who made
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead,
Wow.
At World's End, not At
Oh.
World's End.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim, yeah. No, it was
That's a good movie.
it was Till World's End or some shit like that.
He makes a lot of good movies.
Yeah, all of his movies are really good.
I want to watch
But
them.
like the Kim Possible movie, it'd be really cool to see if it was like really action filled.
I feel like
I think it'd be like very choreographed,
Like-
like a Marvel action film.
Yeah.
I would feel like if they're gonna do that, it's gonna be like a lot of corny
I
jokes.
can't wait
It should try to capture what Kim Possible was, not
No,
what.
but like-
Well, Kim Possible was like pretty PG.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it
that's
was
why-
pretty basic.
But they should like bring it to the next level and make it more hardcore.
No, but here's
How hardcore?
well, not like
no. But here's what
Like someone getting shot.
here's what I fear. Because Kim Possible, if you watched it, it has a bunch of like more squashed and stretched characters.
Oh yeah, it has
Where
like
characters are blue, green.
it has like a character
like a-
who knows like mystic art kung
They have the little.
rap.
They have
rat.
they have the girl who shoots lasers out of her hands.
Hey, she was pretty cool.
She was,
The
but
hot one?
Yeah, the hot one. Yeah,
the
that one.
hot one.
That one. I actually like her a lot.
So what are they gonna try to like do with the same plot lines? Like,
Well,
I
there's
need
not
a-
really a plot.
It's a show.
Are they gonna do like something where it's
It'll
like
probably be very basic, where it's like stop Draken
You know
from
what
taking
I'll-
over the world,
I'll
something
think
like
of.
that.
You know what I think makes
stop
me think of?
Draken from destroying China?
Makes me think of the
Yeah.
Goosebumps movie. Like it's gonna turn out like that, like the Goosebumps one.
Or it's
Like
like
a new one
eh.
or like
The new one with Jack Black,
Yeah.
Oh.
like that.
Which they're
Like,
making Horrorland, so
I'm excited. Hopefully it's good. I actually really like the.
it's gonna be like PG-13 the fuck up, and it's not gonna live up to your expectations.
It's gonna be
But
okay.
I feel like Kim Possible's gonna be exactly like that because like Goosebumps, sure it was a show in live action, but it was like a bunch of different things.
But here's the thing: would Kim possibly be like
Vic.
maybe 18 or 19, or would she be more younger, like 15 or 16,
I feel like if they
or even younger than that?
I feel like at least 17 or something.
I feel
Yeah.
like they'll make it seem like she's like 16, 17 now.
Well, they'll get someone who's like obviously
who's
not
like
that
tall, beautiful, orange hair.
'Cause that's the thing with some of those Disney Channel
Yeah.
shows where they do the complete opposite, where instead of getting adults to play high school students. They get really young kids to play the high school
Yeah,
students. Like
they
Ant
shouldn't-
Farm had a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
little children.
Well, that was the point of the show. Where it's like, oh, they're kids, but they're in
No,
high
not
school
not
now.
even that. Some of the high schoolers in there.
I know,
Look like,
yeah.
look like the children.
I know.
But they should get an adult to play it because
Yeah.
it'd look a lot nicer.
Who would you want? to
Scarlett
play?
Johansson.
Oh.
Scarlett Johansson.
You know what? She's kind of overrated.
Yeah, but that's the first one that comes up. Maybe it's Black Widow.
The- yeah, the girl
that
plays-
makes me think of that.
Yeah.
But I would feel like she'd be pretty
Someone
good.
who's really good
But
looking.
she looks.
Someone who's really good looking and is good at acting. That's all I want.
I just want a young Scarlett Johansson.
Young-
Not Scarlett Johansson, but like somebody who's young who fits the role.
Yeah.
and who you can believe is this character, not just like, oh, let me get freaking what's her face from this one music video.
Yeah.
Someone does a lot of gymnastics. I want to see like Kim Possible like flex around, like move around a lot.
I want more choreographed stuff.
Yeah.
choreography.
Like I don't want it hardcore like John Wick,
Yeah.
but I don't want it as simple as like a Marvel movie.
Like I don't want her.
I don't want it
sit.
to be like as choreographed as like the Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah, all the prequels.
Like
Or like Anakin and Obi-Wan do like those 27.
And Yoda's fucking bouncing everywhere off the walls and shit.
I like that. No, I keep thinking of that one scene where it's Anakin, Obi-Wan. They're doing these like Star Wars like the lightsaber flips for no reason, not even attacking each other. Then they do that dramatic hit, and it's
Okay.
like, what's the point of that?
Alright, what I'm really also afraid of is that, you know, Ron, I'm afraid they're gonna make him really dumb. Like,
Oh yeah, he's gonna be the
really
comic
dumb.
relief.
Like, yeah.
They're gonna make.
That and the rat.
Yeah, like, I'm
They're gonna
afraid.
try to. Listen, for me, they're gonna make him either really dumb, or they're
Really
gonna
dumb.
like over dramatize something.
Or
Like,
he's gonna be really overpowered.
or they're gonna fill it up with more romance stuff where it's like
Well, they did get together eventually.
yeah, but
eventually.
eventually,
towards
but
the
this
end of the
one
series.
probably rushed.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like how long? I feel like it's gonna be 2 hours.
Yeah, I say 2 hours or
An hour and a half.
an hour and a half.
Because
Not
Ron.
an hour and a half, an hour,
Oh.
2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
I'd say it'd be more on the long side, given that it will be a spy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spy Kids 3. Like,
Spy Kids 4. Wait, no, Spy Kids 5.
Spy Kids 5.
Shit.
those movies were actually pretty good.
No, shut up.
I
Shut
liked
up. We're
them.
done with this conversation.
The only good thing about that. The only good thing about that series was that one line from Spy Kids 2. Do you ever wonder if God just stays it up
No,
there?
it's the cowboy guy.
Do
No,
From,
oh,
from
Do you think
Spy Kids
God
3.
stays in heaven because
somebody ring the dingster.
Yes, the Dingster.
No, I like that one line from Spy Kids 2. Like, do you ever wonder? Do you think that God just stays up in heaven, because he's afraid of his own
Do you
creation?
think God stays up in heaven because he too is afraid of his own creation?
Okay, I think we're done with this Kim Possible stuff
Yeah,
now.
alright,
Yeah.
we talked about it.
Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit depressing topic because Best Buy will stop selling CDs in the summertime.
Who
this year.
cares? No one uses them anymore.
Best
What?
Buy.
I only like CDs for my favorite bands like Tally Hall.
What?
That's
What?
it.
Who?
Wait, like
Oh, they're not popular. Well,
Who?
they discontinued technically in 2011, but I'm waiting for
It's
them
a
to come back.
band.
That
It's a band.
feeling when vinyls are being sold more than CDs.
Yeah, that's very. Well, I mean, vinyls are more like hipster stuff.
Well,
Yeah, I
I
know.
actually want a vinyl. I like them.
My
I would-
sister has one.
the only time I ever buy a vinyl is just, really.
For decoration.
Yeah,
Oh, nothing
yeah.
down
Yeah.
the box art,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I
The
just put
box
it. I
art.
just like
Yeah.
put like.
Or just like the collectability.
So I
Yeah,
can
I grab a
keep it
frame of it.
relevant.
Yeah, that's one reason I'll buy vinyls for box art.
but it's like I listen to like rock and like none of them are rock. All of them are either like really old rock
Uh-huh.
Or country.
or like more popular songs like they have what's it called Taylor Swift. They have
Well,
Bruno Mars, that kind of stuff. Or at least from the Barnes and Noble I've been.
and I
to.
feel like they're stopping the CD sales. I feel like
Well, I mean, CD sales have died out
we
thanks to
still
stuff
buy-
like Spotify and
Yeah.
Pandora
and
and YouTube Red.
And illegally
And the,
download.
And illegally
Legally,
downloaded.
we legally download all of our
Legally.
music
dude,
from
I
YouTube.
legally download the shit out of Mudahar.
That's not music.
I know, but I still like
That's-
listening to it. I like listening to like his readings. That's why I like doing.
Okay.
ASMR.
The next one. This is actually pretty interesting because I didn't notice this until I watched it.
What?
Did you guys watch the Avengers Infinity War Super Bowl commercial?
No.
No. Well,
Oh,
can you explain it?
Okay, well, it's basically all the things you've seen beforehand, right?
Yeah.
It's all the basic shit, but there's one scene where I think Iron Man and a couple other characters are walking down a hallway,
Yeah.
and through a corner, like when he's walking, you can see like through his arm a little bit, you can see a red suit on somebody who's behind him,
Alright.
and people think it's Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel's going to be in Infinity War.
No.
Because it looks like it genuinely does.
Does it look like the actual suit?
It looks like the suit. It looks like it's a little bit of red and blue. And it can't be Cap because Cap is in Wakanda at the time.
To be honest, I feel like it could be the Captain America thing unless there's a scene that happens where like, all the heroes meet up in one.
Yeah,
area.
but this was like on like maybe like the helicarrier maybe. This was somewhere that wasn't Wakanda.
Then yeah, it could possibly be that.
And also the next one in the Phase 3
is Captain
Captain Marvel.
So it could make sense. Maybe it's like a scene in the end of the movie.
Maybe it's like Spider-Man where it's like it's not really an origins. It's like Black Panther in Civil War, where it's like it's just a little bit of
origin
Captain Marvel, and then we'll go into her movie.
Squad.
Oh my god, no!
This is not Captain Marvel. She got my back. She can blast all you to pieces.
I just wanted to bring that up because it sounds like a very interesting concept.
Could be.
And I would really like to see that.
Yeah.
Because wait, are they still doing Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2?
Yeah, it's still called Infinity War Part 1.
Every trailer I've seen they just called it Infinity War.
Well, I
think that did they change it? They might have.
They might have changed it.
So now is it all just one movie now?
Or what they might do is like what's it called? They might call the second part of the movie something else.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah, it's gonna be just Avengers 4.
Yeah,
I don't know.
or Avengers to Forever or something. Avengers Forever.
Well, I mean, who else is gonna?
They had to have somebody.
It's like, what other villain will they put in?
Maybe they don't beat Thanos, but it's like they beat.
Maybe they do beat Thanos, and the next character is Galactus.
Oh.
Galactus could be cool.
I've been waiting for Galactus just to be in a live action.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him as a cloud. I want to see Galactus just.
No, because the fact that like Galactus can be used, like he's finally made, or like maybe because of Thanos, Galactus has now showed up, and now he's gonna
consume the world,
consume Earth.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm tired of this. I'm hungry, bro.
Yeah, because I don't see like any other like big named villain that they could take out.
Maybe that's where they start killing more characters off.
Yeah, or it could just be like another Civil War.
Nah.
Or Civil War 2.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I don't feel like.
Listen,
more
I read Civil War 2.
we're already headed towards the end of
I don't want it. Doesn't
you-
Captain America die in it though?
No, I've read Civil War 2, and Civil War 2, you don't want that.
Yeah, that's too many. I'm still a little scared for Infinity War, given that it's gonna have so many characters on screen.
And it's gonna have so much expectation.
Ultron was already confusing with all the characters too.
Yeah, in Civil War, I took my friend who doesn't watch any of the Marvel movies.
I barely watched it.
And even he was confused at what was happening. Like he didn't know any characters that they were showing off. He was like, okay, Captain America and Iron Man. Who are the other guys?
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not know Spider-Man was there? Or no?
Well, yeah, of course.
Everyone knows.
He knows.
Oh, I was about to say, dude, where have you been for the last few years?
He knows the superheroes that are in there. He knows like Black Panther and Spider-Man.
It's just
but
like,
he just doesn't understand why are they here or what they do and stuff.
why are you guys fighting?
That happened to me with Ultron because you're supposed to watch the TV show before you watch the movie.
Really?
You're supposed to watch Agents of the Shield.
Yeah.
Oh. Why?
Or even like because Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Well, more like Quicksilver. They're a little bit more obscure characters. They're not really like big name Marvel heroes.
Yeah, of course. Like who can forget the famous character of?
I'm still waiting for that Squirrel Girl movie.
Yes.
Don't waste this opportunity.
I feel like it'd
Marvel.
be a Squirrel Girl TV show.
I feel like it'd be like a PG-13 Deadpool.
Oh, where it's like,
where it's just her making fun of herself.
and then it's gonna make fun of like some things happen in the Marvel universe. Like,
Yeah.
why did these guys get into a fight?
Yeah, because if you ever played those Lego Marvel games, they take Squirrel Girl to like the next level. Where they introduce the Squirrel Buster, where it's just the Hulk Buster, but
This
like a
is her?
squirrel, and it's just great.
Well, I did read her comic book. It was,
Well, it's but she's such a ridiculous character that they just have to.
yeah. She's better in like this other comic area. It was like U.S. Avengers. That was awesome.
Okay, next one. This happened 2 days ago?
2 days.
A Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer just came.
Boy,
Another one came out.
let me tell you.
I never played Kingdom Hearts, so I'm not really excited for this.
Well,
I'm excited.
I'm actually kind of excited because I do get
I should
excited.
play them though.
I do get
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
Listen.
played a Kingdom Hearts game, but
What's wrong with you?
it's just the fact
No.
that just seeing because Disney games don't come out as often as they used to.
But whenever they do, they can be
and I'm not talking about movie-based
Mighty Mouse
games.
2.
I'm talking about like stuff like maybe Disney Universe
Disney.
or just like one's based on Disney characters, not one that's made for like a movie like Toy Story 3.
Mhm.
They do that still, like with Frozen. I remember they made like a 3DS.
Yeah,
game.
yeah, but I want one that's like based in the Disney universe, but not based on a movie.
And this is what Kingdom Hearts
Which is what
comes
Kingdom
in.
Hearts comes in.
Kinda,
Like a
sorta.
crossover episode.
Okay, so you want to talk about what they showed off?
Yeah.
They showed off gameplay. They showed off a bit. Can I explain?
I mean the worlds.
Oh.
Wait. They showed off Tangled. They showed off Monsters Inc. And they
Toy
showed
Story.
off Toy Story.
Which they like they're like, interesting because isn't this the first time like they go into the universe, but now they like transform with it?
No,
Where it's
they've
like
done
they become action
they-
figures.
They've done that with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, where in Kingdom Hearts 2, when they went to the Lion King world, they changed form into Lion King and stuff. During they entered the, what's it called, Night Before Christmas world, they changed to like these horror versions.
Oh, okay, so
And in the Middle of Mermaid world,
but has it ever been like this like drastic where it's like they're actually now action figures or they're actually now monsters?
not really. This, I feel like they would have done this anyways. I mean, for me, this, like, whenever they enter, like, a world like the Tron world, they dress up as the Tron characters.
Oh, okay.
So there's nothing really drastic, but you gotta say, these character designs look really good.
They're really cute.
Yeah,
The monster one.
Okay, Sora, in my opinion, this is gonna sound like an arrogant opinion. He looks cool, but he looks also like really weird. He's like, I'm not used to it.
Like
So
what?
He looks like a furry. That's what he does.
Wait, in which world?
In
Or
Monsters Inc.
oh well, basically they don't want to make him too drastic.
Yeah.
I get Donald and Goofy. They look like that because you know.
But listen. Well, I mean, they don't want to change Sora too much, where it's like, he's not Sora.
Yeah, but I
it's
feel
him,
like
yeah.
there was tons of other like designs they could have used for Sora.
Well, they're trying to appeal to the furry so that
Oh,
they
yeah,
can
the
buy their
fur- the fur-
products.
Listen,
Also, I didn't like, this is a nitpick, but I didn't like the hair on Sully, dude. That looked fake as shit.
It looked
Oh,
alright.
yeah.
It looked alright, but
yeah.
it looked a little
It was
too
definitely cartoony,
Yeah.
you can tell, but that was it.
I feel like during the game it's gonna be like Big the Cat during Sonic Adventure, where he's just like so disgusting.
He's gonna have a fishing rod.
Yeah, we're gonna catch Froggy.
No, he's gotta catch Boo, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, we did see gameplay of it, like just a
Do you,
bit.
how do you feel about the gameplay?
It looks cool.
Well, first of all, I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game, so
What's
I
wrong
can't
with
really.
you?
Well, I'll buy the games for the PS2 and I will play them. But at this moment, I'm a little confused about how the gameplay works, but it looks fucking great.
Well, do you see? There's
It reminds me a little bit of Hyrule Warriors in a sense.
all right. Basically the whole game works like this. There's a little command thing, and it's like you move through it with like I think what's it called, the D-pad or something, and you use X basically as the basic thing to choose with.
Oh, okay.
And other abilities, other things use the other stuff. It's like it's basically an RPG, but except for it's like much more like action based, where it's like you don't stand around and stuff. You use the command that you want to use, like item or magic or attack.
Also a little bit, like they showed off a little world where it was like a play set in like the Toy Story world. It looked a little bland in my opinion.
Well, I'm guessing it's like what's it called? That's what it's supposed to, because
art?
it's probably
Yeah.
It looked like it was like a carpet, but like no back. It was all white, and then they had buildings.
Well, I mean, that's
on
what,
top.
I mean, even
That's
the
all-
animation in the original one was like
Yeah.
not that impressive, but like.
well, I'm guessing it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
what's it called? They're
Well,
either
the
they're
charm
gonna
of Toy Story comes from its simplicity.
yeah, and Toy Story World's probably gonna look like what's it called? Toys. It's gonna be like a playset. I guess
Yeah.
it's gonna be a
Wait.
playset they're
Yeah.
fighting at.
Wait, so like give me like let me get this straight. In like the originals, do they actually like fight villains like
Yeah, they fight
like
villains.
actual Disney villains, not like the Final Fantasy characters?
Only in a few worlds they fight against.
Like I know they fight against Ursula.
Yeah, they fight against Ursula. They fight against the main villain of what's it called? Mulong. They basically.
Genghis Khan?
Yeah, they face off against
What?
Genghis
Do they really?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's awesome.
I want to see
They,
Frozen.
and they face off against.
I want Olaf.
They face off against what's it called?
They have to fight
main-
Ursula.
They
and
fight-
then Spider-Man comes in.
They start through- and then they eject each other with a needle.
Yeah.
But they also
Just got
they
that.
face off against the Fantasia guy from the Devil, basically.
Oh yeah.
They face off against a lot of
Didn't they face
villains.
off against Hercules?
Yeah, they face off against Hercules, but it's for a tournament. They also face off against Hades, the Hydra. I like
Wait,
the
Hydra?
No.
Hydra? Like Captain America?
No, like Hercules lore.
Yeah,
Hydra.
I know. I'm making a joke though.
So that's so they fight against.
So it's like, do you think that they could, like in the Toy Story universe, will they fight against like Emperor Zurg?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
That'd be cool.
Maybe,
Or
or they'll fight
that
or.
chicken guy.
Oh,
The
Oh yeah. Oh fucking Weird Owl.
Yeah,
Weird Owl, whatever his name was.
They're gonna
They
fight
climb up
He was
against
cool.
it.
I love
They're
him.
gonna run Owl's toy bar and fucking beat the shit out of him.
That's the final boss.
They change back to normal size. He just starts whacking his shit around with the keyblade.
just kill him, dude. Or
No, they face off against Sid.
Oh my god.
Fuck him, Sid.
No, he's traumatized by toys. He would never fight them.
Or is it gonna be more like Toy Story 3, where it's like, oh, they'll fight like Lotso?
I'll feel like it'll be like.
It looks like a Toy Story 2, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Toy Story 1 or
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
It's
So
just-
it
In
won't
the
be,
middle, perhaps, too.
maybe like it's like during the downtime.
Yeah.
of
Personally, I feel like the best Toy Story movie, in my opinion, is Toy Story 2.
Oh yeah, I love
I
that.
But
like
I,
those
but,
are
I,
really
but
creepy.
I feel like because Toy Story 3 is the newest one, that they would go that route.
Well, technically the fourth one is almost out, isn't
But-
it?
Yeah, the fourth
Yeah.
But
one.
it's not gonna be out for a while.
Have you ever seen the
now.
one with the girl?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
third one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, oh.
That one was actually really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It's
was-
kinda heartbreaking.
Wasn't the first movie to break over like $1 billion in the
I
box
think
office?
so.
Yeah, like I
They're
don't
gonna
know
fight the kid's mom, Andy's mom.
Right against Andy.
And the
Oh,
baby.
no, I just made it dumb because in the trailer they showed them in Andy's room. Never mind, it's gonna be based on either 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say more 2 because I like 2 better.
So
Two was
also
really
basic
creepy.
and also the monster. Basically,
Well, it was very
that's
sad too.
Well,
Yeah.
really creepy,
Well,
too, at
basically,
times.
that's what Kingdom Hearts is. It's just Sora, Donald, Goofy enter a Disney World,
And
and they go into like the story plot or something.
So-
they really don't affect it at all.
So
during-
do you think like in like Monsters Incorporated would they fight like something
No.
like Randall?
They'll fight the
they'll
big
fight
guy,
against
spider guy.
Randall on the fight
Oh, the I forgot his name.
the crab guy.
Crab guy, yeah.
It's a spider.
But
No,
yeah,
no, he's a crab.
Oh,
he's a crab spider.
Looks more like a crab.
Spider.
I thought it was a spider.
But they'll probably fight against some sort of like version of like a Heartless or whatever they call the new enemies,
Uh-huh.
and then they'll just be like, oh, that's the boss.
Because that's the thing I had the problem with in what's it called in Smash Bros. Brawl with the subspace is that most of the characters that they made were just original bosses for there. I mean, sure you had like stuff like Ridley,
Well, that's what
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts does. They like.
Forky, but then they had this like Rhino mech guy that I was like, what the fuck?
Well, listen. What I see is they're gonna face off against the enemy of the world, and then they're gonna face off against like a new monster that they make from the Heartless or something.
Wait, have they?
And then they'll fight against an
wait.
organization member.
Have they ever done Aladdin?
Yeah, they have twice.
Have they?
Okay, because I was saying they could do Jafar,
They've done that
and Jafar
twice.
would be like really cool.
They've done that twice. Most boss fights are like first boss fight, I really hate. Second boss fight, really large but really easy.
Do they do the Dalmatians?
The Return of Jafar.
No, they do that as like what's it called?
It's
A
like
little
a-
mini game
yeah,
where it's like
where you find all the dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
They could fuck up Cruella de Vil.
so you have this old lady.
Wait, they could go to Sleeping Beauty now that Maleficent's out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty good.
Maleficent's always been the main enemy of the Kingdom Hearts series.
Okay.
Like she was a side villain during Kingdom Hearts 2 and like other games.
But as long as there's no Frozen or Moana in there,
Oh, we forgot.
I'm happy.
We forgot.
Oh my
I want Olaf. I want my Olaf.
You know, if it is possible, I would like some Coco stuff though.
Coco.
Oh,
'Cause I feel like
That was
because
really-
like it could take advantage of like the PS4's capable
Uh-huh.
abilities.
Like,
Like
PS Pro.
they can make
Sora
that
dies.
they can make
No,
yeah
I wanna
maybe
feel like
like
they
Sora
not.
leaves his body.
Yeah, like,
I don't. Do
And
they
then-
do that? Do they do that with the kid or no?
They do that with the kid. The kid
he
he
steals a guitar.
steals his guitar
He gets
and
hurt.
because he
But is he like skeletal?
well
He
no,
turns. He starts
he
to
starts-
turn if he
well,
stays too long.
he stays too long, he starts to become
Well,
skeleton.
I think that would be a gimmick for the
Yeah.
worldwide.
But he's
Where it's
not
like, where it's
Well,
like, oh
you
yeah,
have to-
sure. Like parts of the game will like you'll see like
Oh,
Sora
so-
start becoming like a skeleton.
yeah.
They paint his face so he.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
also-
They can paint his face.
Also, what I
know.
noticed is that the Keyblades they make much more of a difference. Like now you change them.
Wait. I just forgot. Would Zootopia be brought up?
No, I don't feel like it would. It feel like
Sony?
It'd be too.
No,
No,
it's not
it's Disney.
Disney.
It'd be too weird to bring
no,
it up.
Zootopia was
fine.
Disney.
I thought it was Sony.
No.
Never mind.
I hope they do the emoji movie.
Oh yeah.
They do the Gene's there.
That would be good.
Crossover
That'd be pretty cool.
They have to go into Candy Crush, dude.
All the Minion world.
Oh no.
No, what's
Zootopia
called?
would be pretty cool though. Probably would.
How about Wreck-It Ralph? I mean, Wreck-It
Oh,
Ralph.
Oh yeah,
That would
Wait,
be
no,
a-
never mind. Because
What?
I feel like Wreck-It Ralph wouldn't work. Because
Aren't they making
Then we have to add like Sonic.
No,
Aren't they
yeah,
making
It's
cause
a game inside a game.
yeah, because Wreck-It Ralph is a movie based on video games,
Yeah.
and
I feel like
Sora.
I feel like they would do it, but they would need like lots and lots of support for that.
I feel
one.
like-
they would not do that because
The royalties would be crazy.
Because it was like then you'll have something like Sonic, Sora, Donald, Goofy, Mickey, all of them in one game, and no, I cannot
Mickey,
do that.
well, I'll tell you this. Mickey, throughout all the games, besides like a few, he does nothing.
Okay, well, I'm just bringing him as an
And
example.
he was like a king.
He's a king, but then he does nothing. He gets a Keyblade, and then he does nothing.
What's it called?
Was he in the Game Boy game?
Yeah, he was, but helping out Riku.
I have that game on my computer. It's like there.
No, but what's it called? Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say about that.
I just want to laugh.
So you
That's all
can
I
be-
want.
What are you gonna
I hope
do?
they do more. I hope
Yeah.
they do more IPs instead of like what's it called, Final Fantasy. I hope they do more like.
I want them to do Epic Mickey, like go into like
Epic Mickey 2.
no go into like the abandoned, the where all the lost cartoons.
I feel like that.
Oh, that's kind of cool, yeah.
No, like stuff like Oswald.
Yeah.
Bendy
But,
and the
but,
Ink
but, but,
Machine.
but don't go as far as like, there's cybernetic Donald and Goofy and
They should
Daisy.
have,
No, they wouldn't do that. They would just
yeah,
like.
that'd be too.
They
too
did that
much.
before in Kingdom Hearts 2, where it's like they go to an old school world,
but
and
they-
they're all old school looking.
But they could have like Oswald. They have the evil doctor in there. They could have Hortensia. They could have
They can have some ink monsters. They did add like other
the
like,
ink monsters could work well with the
Heartless.
the Heartless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can do like mixtures. Like they're combining to make the ink Heartless. And
Oh,
then,
that'd be
like,
really cool.
yeah.
Or you can have like a more classic style Mickey
Oh
Disney
yeah.
with
Take
like
notes.
his classic Pac-Man looking eyes.
Yeah,
and-
they done that during, like I said, Kingdom Hearts 2. And they can be like, it's from the past or something.
Because personally, I actually like the Epic Mickey concept. The games,
Eh.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Especially Epic Mickey 2.
yeah, but the story of Epic Mickey 2 is actually pretty good.
This gameplay was shit.
But the
Ooh.
gameplay was complete trash.
Alright, besides Disney, what world would you see working with Kingdom Hearts?
I'll find Nemo.
No, outside, like I said,
Finding Nemo.
no,
Definitely.
no, like
the
I,
fish, they become fish.
no,
The
no,
turtle.
I said like outside of Disney.
Outside of Disney?
Like Pixar and stuff.
Yeah.
Cars.
Find Nemo.
I
No,
want-
I said
Like,
outside of Pixar, outside of all of that Disney stuff.
Oh, Bendy and Ink Machine. I can
No.
see them.
Or are you talking about stuff like Marvel and Star Wars?
Yeah,
Or is
no,
that their own?
no, not Star Wars. Like just outside of anything that Disney.
Oh,
owns.
you know what'd be pretty good? Lego.
Like
Oh.
No, that wouldn't work because that's Warner Brothers.
I know.
Lego Batman.
Lego Batman, Sora, Donald, Goofy,
Hey, that movie was
Sonic.
really good. The Lego Batman movie?
Yeah, I really
was
like that.
good.
One world I want to see.
It's
to
sad
be
that
honest,
the Boss Baby won that Academy Award.
I
and
can't
not-
believe people got
like,
mad over it because it was promoting gay.
one world
What,
I
was
would.
it?
Yeah, because the people were like, because he's like, I have 2 dads now, and
Oh,
every
okay.
Christian mom was like, don't take your kid to see this, it'll ruin them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because like he does like
One
Bruce
world
and
I
then-
would see, but like I'm just gonna be open. It's gonna be a fucking crazy world, but I would love to fucking see Mega Man, Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why.
Oh,
I
okay,
would see
okay, now
that.
you're, now you're
No, that's what
now
I
you're
was
getting
saying.
into
I
a
was
whole
saying-
different level.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying though. I wasn't saying
Kingdom
like.
Hearts.
I wouldn't say they use Kingdom Hearts. I would say that they would they'll actually make another character for that stuff where it's actually like more video game style. It's like they could have maybe like Mario, Mega Man, Sonic, Pac-Man.
I know, but I'm just saying. I
I
just got
have
bored. I was like, Kingdom Hearts with Mega Man. That
Kingdom
sounds cool.
Hearts and the Bionicle series.
And the Bionicle Minecraft, Roblox,
No,
Bendy,
no.
Five Nights at Freddy's,
Oh, there
dude.
you go.
Doki Doki.
Doki Doki.
No,
It's
it's just
just-
like 2 hours of just talking.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 5 hours.
It's
of
just
talking.
cutscenes.
And then and if you die once, it deletes all the game. You
Yeah.
have to rebuy the game.
Replay the game, asshole.
You buy Kingdom Hearts.
Get microtransactions and
Micro-
download the rest of the worlds.
But would that be a thing? Would it get down to the point where it's like, oh, wait, would Kermit the Frog be in this one?
Oh
Because they
my.
own the Muppets.
Hey, to be honest, I would see him as a summon. It's just Kermit the Frog.
Or would they be like everyone's seen the mod of what's it called?
Bahamut.
Xenoverse 2
Uh-huh.
with Kermit the Frog. Would it be like that? Would he just be shooting Kamehamehas and shit?
Throw up or step up.
Alright.
Or would it get down to the point where it's like maybe not Kingdom Hearts 3 but Kingdom Hearts 4 where it's like they could introduce Marvel characters?
I would kind of see Marvel, but like
Well,
probably like movie Marvel, not like
No, I would.
let me put them in comic
No,
book.
I would not see the movie Marvel. I would see more like what cartoons do they have on like the Disney Channel at the moment?
Avengers
Like-
Assemble,
like
I think.
Avengers. They have the Avengers, Spider-Man, Guardians, those ones, and not like stuff like Jessica Jones or Daredevil.
Fucking Daredevil, kid smashing a heartless head.
Or like even like an X-Men or something. Not
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Oh my god.
What? No, dude, that's
That would be amazing.
It's
though.
rated
Disney
M.
owns Deadpool.
They do.
They get Ryan Reynolds to play Deadpool in the game. He's like,
And then they cross over with Detective Pikachu.
Ah!
Deadpool and
Oh,
Detective
yeah,
Pikachu.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay, I think we're done with
Yeah,
that topic.
next topic.
That went out of hand. Sweden and Germany to regulate loot boxes now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, not loot boxes. Fuck.
They're planning that.
Do we really want to talk more about loot boxes?
I'm tired of the loot box topic.
First, like,
This
the
isn't
four
a loot
episodes
box
is all about
adventure.
loot boxes.
Welcome to the loot box.
Oh
The
my
first
God.
4 episodes are all
Welcome to the
about
loot box
boxes. Yeah.
transaction podcast.
I know.
That was, we had a
We're
really good
just
start
loot
with our
boxes.
podcast because that was the hot thing.
Yeah, we just got lucky.
Battlefront 2 was like fucking shit.
Well,
The game wasn't, but
yeah.
basic.
Well, I mean, the game was.
I think it
It
was.
wasn't-
It looks beautiful though.
The game was
Absolutely.
mediocre, but like
Gameplay's okay.
the objectives were crap. Some of the controls for the game
A
was
lot of glitches.
lag.
There's
The
not
story
glitches.
mode was god awful.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Oh, have you
remember-
seen Luke in the gameplay? It
Oh,
was terrible. in the
Luke
story.
Luke was okay.
No, like his model looked terrible.
I mean, it's better than what's it called?
What?
When they, I feel like one thing. I know it's gonna sound weird,
What?
but like I feel like they should have had more than just like, oh, this character's when you choose a class, like this class is a male character. It's like no, just have the option or random or some shit. I'm bored of that.
I don't want to get too far off on
What?
Star Wars tangent, but I want them to not in the movies in Battlefront 2 or in any Battlefront to reestablish the expanded universe where they can have more interesting characters. Like I would love to go around playing as like some character like Ventress or
Dooku, Count Dooku.
yeah,
They can even revisit some of the old stories, like Knights of the Old Republic.
or even like stuff like Cad Bane.
Yeah. And Revan could be like a really good.
Yeah, Revan could be
MMO.
pretty cool.
Jar Jar
Yeah.
Binks.
No, back off. Wookiee, I don't know.
They
I
already
mean,
have
Ewok. I mean,
Oh,
Because they
Ewok.
can literally do anything now. Well, I mean, not literally. but
Listen, they
can
can't
most
do
anything.
Listen, Carlos, I know
Yeah.
you're about to say
What?
Disney would never make a porno of Star Wars.
They probably already have. I mean, Nintendo owns
Also,
Super
that
Hornio
was-
Brothers.
I also want to say within the Star Wars
They
universe.
do. Have you not heard about that?
Wait, what?
Apparently, there's this. There was lost media of 2 porn starring. I forgot his name, but he was like a really famous porn star back then.
Should we look this up?
No.
And it was called Super Hornio Brothers.
I think I heard this. I think I
There,
saw
there's
that.
2 of them,
I saw.
and Nintendo bought them out
Uh-huh.
just so they can halt production, so that they just can't
Uh-huh.
sell this to people. But now they own the porn, and like now the porn's out there in like the world, and it's not good, but it's
I mean,
hilarious.
it looks amazing.
I mean, the tagline.
At the time.
The tagline for the second one is "Hold on to your joysticks."
I
Damn it.
Alright.
Okay, the next one.
think that's it. Right?
No, there's
No.
2 more.
Oh.
So this is gonna be a long one. Do we really talk about the Shadow of the Colossus? Just came out.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's really good. It looks really amazing
It's
too.
really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. Haven't played the remastered. Played the original one. It's good.
Looks
Next
amazing.
Topic. Next topic.
Alright.
I
The
want
next
to play
one-
that game.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Oh yeah, we just
Looks-
saw the
Looks
trailer.
nice.
Looks nice.
I never watched the first one.
Me
That's
neither.
it.
The first one, it was this one was kind of weird actually, because the first one, if I don't recall, was more comedy based,
Oh yeah,
Like,
because
it was more
the director
joke and
was
joke.
like that. Yeah.
and now this one's more like actiony, where it's like, oh, they're just doing clever like actions, because like
I didn't-
they shrunk the van and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
went under a van and they just fucking grew.
I think they're like starting to like, what's it called? Trying to find like a balance where it's like we want to do jokes, but we also want to show.
No, with the
action.
first one, they had 2 directors. Like, one was really well known for his comedy with like cinema shots, but the second one, the second director wasn't known for that.
Yeah.
So,
So,
they
what
had
was
to change
the-
their tone.
I did like the one joke they made where it's like, oh, you had all this technology made
I
for
like
just
that.
for her. It's like, no, I had
Oh,
this
yeah, that was
already.
pretty good, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like it. It was pretty funny, but like.
At the same time, it kind of ruins the plot where it's like,
yeah, it just creates a plot where it's like, yeah, if you had all this technology in the first one, why didn't you use this against like the Yellow Jacket?
Just for a joke, dude.
it's a price, bro.
It's like,
Mhm.
Maybe-
instead of using blaster and shit, use Thomas the Tank Engine.
It should have been like, what's it called? It should have been like, oh, how did you get all this stuff? It's like, oh, I got it from the Yellow Jacket stuff.
Kind of reminds me of like a Batman where like Morgan like tells him he has upgraded suits now, but
Yeah.
he never gives it to him.
Yeah.
Like he has to ask for it.
Like, can
Yeah.
I please have the upgraded
Yeah, yeah.
suit that has bulletproof and
Yeah.
everything? Okay, master.
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
I made this like years ago, but whatever. You can have it now.
Wait, is Ant-Man and Wasp coming out before or after Infinity War?
I feel like it's
I
gonna
assume
come
it'll come out
before.
Yeah.
Because if it comes up before, it's gonna get fucked. Because Ant-Man is in Infinity War, so everyone's gonna be like, "Where the fuck is Wasp? Where the fuck is Wasp in Infinity War?"
I feel like Wasp will be there, but like,
as a
not
minor.
like-
Maybe mention. That's it.
Yeah.
yeah, she'll be
maybe.
mentioned like, oh, she's
like how,
the-
how like Pepper's being mentioned.
yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
that makes more sense.
Mm.
So now, shall we get into the review?
To the real.
I forgot about the review. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
didn't see
Fred?
him.
Fred.
It was a good movie. Come
And
on,
we're
guys.
50 minutes in.
Okay, we're 50
Alright.
minutes in, and
We're gonna.
Carlos, explain what, since you didn't talk the most out of this.
You know,
The first
surprisingly.
one, I completely forgot. What was it about?
Alright, so the first
Oh, yeah.
one is about Fred and his girlfriend, his quote-unquote
Uh-huh.
girlfriend, who moves. And he's gonna track her down like a stalker. He stalks her through like the whole movie. Like he has pictures of her location. He's like, Friday, she's here.
Even though they live right
Yeah.
next to each other.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, all there is blocking them is a wall.
And there's
Yeah.
this mean kid on the block
Named
named
Kevin.
He wears a me shirt and a R hat, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a, wait, he had a cap out shirt too.
and
And he breaks his arm
And he
consistently.
also wears like really weird, like he like wore like a shirt like an
Yeah.
Ernie shirt, like
Uh,
something Ernie would wear on
Yeah.
Sesame Street.
And he's so epic and cool. He like knows how to dance.
Yeah, he
Oh,
knows how
yeah.
to dance.
good
Dances
singing
in front
voice.
of a mirror constantly. He's just like,
He fucks his
Yeah.
mom.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Don't tell your
Mom, I'm the crapper.
Turn the corner
No,
around, or else I'll tell Dad.
he's
Don't
also
tell
an
your-
alpha male.
Yeah, he is.
Total alpha, dude. He rides around like this block, like, Mom, look, it's Fred.
Well, here, we'll start off with Axel. What is your opinion on the movie?
It's like, it's good to like keep your kids off for a while.
Alright.
Gonna
But
put him down.
There-
like
Put him
for
down.
me, the movie isn't like the greatest movie.
No
Wrong
shit.
with
That
it.
was like 1.5 on IMDb.
But it's like, for me, it's something dumb that kids will like, but not like someone if you're trying to find something
Also-
good.
Okay, here, wait.
Wait. Also, you kept mentioning Fred's dad, but I never saw him.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he was.
oh yeah.
He
No,
was.
He did.
He kept doing this. I didn't know.
Yeah, he kept doing like the
telling me this.
handshake.
No, dude. They showed him in the end, dude. Remember
Oh.
the guy sitting on the toilet? They're like, oh.
You're not getting the show.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah, no, I get the joke, but you know,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
wasn't his actual
Yeah,
dad
I know.
in the movie.
You wrote a joke.
That was like 15 years
yeah, I
ago.
can
That's
see
how
the
I know.
guy. But all I
I'm
saw, I
15.
kept seeing was just Fred like flying around getting
Yeah.
like hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fighting like a lamp
And
at
then
a
all of a
point.
sudden he was on like this, like, wait, we're not on that one.
Oh, but there
wait,
is-
wait,
alright.
can I counter Axel's
Yeah,
comment?
go ahead.
Oh, I could see that being like, oh, you just sit your kids down, you're
Uh-huh.
ignorant ass kids, and you know, show them
Which
this
people
movie,
do now.
which
Yeah.
people still do.
The
A lot.
emoji movie.
But
Good
it's the
movie.
fact with like this movie's dated, like super dated.
7 years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about the party scene where they all take the
Oh, yeah.
blackberries.
Yeah, it's like they reference so many stuff that, like kids today will never understand, like old YouTube.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
even who the heck Fred was.
Yeah, they'll be like, who is this Fred kid?
He was dying during that age too, right?
Yeah, he was. So he was. No, he was dead.
Yeah, like even his
Yeah.
channel, he wasn't even running it anymore. It was just like a bunch
It
of
was kids.
Yeah.
Like children.
and they're like asking
He's
questions.
pretty young though. He was like 15 when he
Yeah.
made that.
No,
I thought he was way
what-
older.
Which was
About-
very interesting.
And they were in
because-
middle school.
Yeah.
Because Lucas
Oh, yeah.
also talked about what's it called, like how, like he had barely any involvement in the movie, which I know was bullshit because he's the executive producer of these.
Yeah.
And if you go on his actual channel, you can tell that, yeah, this is most of the stuff he would do.
Yeah, this is mostly like all his fault.
But they had pretty good jokes, like the China one.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was the
that-
only
that
one.
was the only one that got us laughing when Fred digs a hole trying to get to Judy's house through the wall,
But listen,
and then he comes out like a zombie, and then he sees two Asian children, and he's like, "Oh my god, I dug all the way to China."
if you want to talk about the gamut thing,
No, I don't,
I know.
because it's not really that much to talk about.
But Fred was a pretty good movie for its time.
listen,
No,
I also
fine.
want to
Even
add on
that.
that joke.
What?
It would have been better if he digged the hole, saw the Asian people, was like, oh my god, I'm in North Korea, and then
No,
Nah.
because even like,
Well, the joke is always if you dig down, you always
Yeah.
Yo, Landon.
That's always the joke.
Yeah.
And that was funny for his time. Like,
That's pretty funny.
But do you also want to talk about the many things we've seen in
Like
this
what?
movie? Like, for example, whenever they introduce a new character, they have to have, like, here's his name.
Oh, no.
Oh, I hate that. Every
Yeah,
time.
that was very dumb, but
That's
it was
a
like
cliche in
that's
movies,
like a
though.
nitpick.
That's a
The
cliche
real
in
question
movies,
was like some of these scenes, like there's no reason for them to be there. They're filler. Just
Yeah, a lot of them are.
like
Oh,
because think about it. Take the movie. The movie's like what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
yeah.
You take out all the scenes that have nothing to do with the plot. The movie's like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like
There's a lot of
It's like a
skits in there.
special.
It's
Yeah.
like a special, like, Fred would just make a special.
Like a 45-minute special that will air on Nickelodeon, not an actual hour and a half.
Did it-
movie.
Legitimately,
Did it
there's
air-
like there's like a scene where like
Yeah,
he
it
just,
did.
there's literally a scene where he goes to like the dryers or like the
Oh, yeah.
That
like the laundromat.
Or-
And
Oh,
legitimately,
yeah, that.
he just like puts his clothes in
Uh-huh.
and then he just grabs his clothes and just walks
That was
away.
kind of awkward
Yeah,
too.
Or even the
Yeah.
weird stuff story with his friend and they're playing the ball in the woods.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that comes back after and it's like not really like done with anymore. It's just like
Uh-huh.
done with a dumb joke.
Yeah.
Or even like stuff like which cracked us up where they went into where Fred went into the pet shop.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
he-
yeah.
checking out-
Well, it's because
check-
the only reason that was funny is because the two other
Because
guys.
the two other guys
Yeah,
were
two
full on
guys.
psycho.
It's like, we're just gonna base this.
It was like
Put
the
the
one-
dog down.
Oh, that guy! I think
Squirrel.
I see him on The Office.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you mentioned that.
Okay, I don't know. I know his face, but I don't remember where
It
he's
was
from.
it was really cool. That was like
Yeah.
only the best scene
But
because
even like stuff like the car wash or the beach, they were all filler for the sake of just being filler, just to stretch this out so it can be classified a movie.
Well, I
it
don't
felt
know.
like they just had a bunch of things. They wanted to make a movie. They put all the scenes to make the movie, and they're like, well, this doesn't feel like a movie, and they just added more stuff in. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like what's it called? It's like I'm gonna make it a stupid example. It's like how they had like you have a like what's it called? Shovel Knight, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And though I mean, this is kind of a bad example because what they added was pretty good. But like, all I'm saying is, when you have the base game, it kind of feels like you want more. So then you're like, all right, we'll just add this stuff in here. And
It's kind of like DLC where it's
Yeah.
just filler,
Yeah.
just extend the timeline.
Yeah.
Or like,
yeah,
gameplay.
DLC.
Yeah. But no, what basically happened here is like also the comedy is very similar to like a Family Guy episode, but more
Uh-huh.
tamed down for each other. And the fact that there's multiple jump cuts.
Yeah.
A
Like,
lot.
they make like different jokes, or they even reference the fact that Fred is a pretty annoying character.
And they
of
keep
the-
doing the thing where it's like, oh, is this happening? Is this happening? And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's not
Oh,
happening.
He keeps flashing
yeah,
back.
he's like,
Oh, who's playing? Oh, dude, he's playing Dark Souls 3 right
okay,
now. Who?
okay, we're
You
not-
know
we're
who
not-
our
Oh.
special guest star.
Oh yeah.
Ethan.
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 Also, we're never putting him back on the podcast again. Fuck him.
Alright,
He probably
Wow.
wants to come back. He
But
told
for
us
the
that.
Fred movies, like, I don't know, when they came out, I was definitely a really big fan.
Well, because you are
Yeah,
a
you
big
told
fan
us.
of Fred.
Oh yeah, I thought he was really attractive. For his time, I was
Dude,
like 9
Axel,
or 10.
each episode of this podcast,
I
you just
see-
keep getting cut, dude.
I know, dude.
Are you gonna start falling in love with
Last
the pickle?
episode was Cody Rhodes.
Listen. Are you gonna start falling in love with some guy named the Pickle Man?
No,
I swear to God,
I love you.
if I get cucked by a Pickle Man.
Okay, anyway, but for its time, it was definitely a good movie. Like, every time it came on Nickelodeon, I would watch them, like, a lot. Because it was funny, because I thought it was funny.
Nickelodeon movie I ever watched was the crossover between Victorious and iCarly.
That wasn't even a movie. It's more like a
Shut
20-minute
up.
episode.
You ever even watched like something
What?
like Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius?
Oh, that one was
Oh,
I
that
know,
movie.
yeah.
That movie.
That
I do
was a
like.
movie.
That was a movie.
Barely. I barely
Even
watched
though
it.
Rebel Taxi found out that like in that movie they have so many anal jokes. It's fucking weird.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, where it's like some stuff in there have like buttholes, and like they like shove like butt plugs in them.
I don't remember much.
Kind of reminds me of like a modern SpongeBob,
Yeah.
where it's a lot of sex,
Yeah.
But
sex
Fr-
shows.
Fred was definitely a good movie for its time. It was like
No.
7 years
Or-
ago, guys.
listen,
Come on.
It was
Years
listen.
ago.
It was a good movie
8 years.
for its time with kids.
But
Yeah,
now, no, actually here I'll compare it to the first Sonic Adventure game, where it's a masterpiece, like back in its
Are
time.
you calling Fred a masterpiece?
Even
No,
Mega was a
I'm
masterpiece.
calling it like it's fun, it's enjoyable back then, but now
But now when you play it, it's
after
just
you've seen
like
so many other
Yeah.
shit,
I'm
it's
watching.
very dated.
I'm watching Johnny Versus play. And all I'm thinking was, this game is
Oh.
shit.
Genres.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the second one, or should we review the first one? Like, give it a rating.
We already gave it.
Yeah, we'll give Fred one rating. Axel.
Oh, D minus.
I give it a F.
Oh.
Yeah.
And for Fred, of course.
Oh, okay.
Very funny.
But also because it's bad.
I personally enjoyed it. It was my childhood movie. I had a crush on Fred, so it's definitely a B+.
Fuck you.
Really? I would have thought you would give it like a
That's
C.
better than Sword Art Online.
Yeah, that is. It is.
I would watch Sword Art Online than Fred.
No, I would actually prefer watching Fred.
Actually,
Because Fred is only an hour and a half long.
At least Sword Art Online was like waifus in it.
I would rather watch Asuna get raped than watching Fred scream.
Well, I mean, that's your
Alright.
sick twisted
Well,
fantasy.
I think that's an episode
What's your
of
rating,
the
huh?
second season.
My
Or
rating.
something.
Really?
When Kirito's a girl, yeah. I saw a clip of it, and the guy was like, think of what I can do to... And she was hanging like this.
Oh, no. Oh,
Okay.
that's like the
Okay,
second
guys,
half.
off topic.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Anyways, mine would have to probably be like maybe a C-, maybe a D+.
D for Durf?
Oh, yeah, they're Fred backwards.
Oh, yeah.
No, because
It's like
Titus
Corelli.
is 100% right. It was a fun movie for its time, but now it's just dated,
Yeah.
We were all kids. And
and it's only going to continue to be dated, you know, until like the dawn of time, until
Yeah.
it becomes like a pretty shitty movie.
Like,
Yeah.
when you were
It's
10
gonna
or
be like
9.
seen as those movies where it's like, look at this movie, here's how you not make one.
It was in between that period where we're like into the
Middle
modern
school.
age with like.
Yeah, it's like they're
cast.
trying to cash grab because
Yeah.
like Cartoon Network was doing the Annoying Orange.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I actually like
They
that
then
when
they
it
made
came
a
out.
Fred TV show. I
And then-
remember.
yeah.
I like the Fred TV.
But anyways, I rated D-.
Yeah.
Right
D
there.
for Durf.
D for
Cause
Dirt.
I'm gonna compare it to like if they ever made like a movie like so they're on like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, based on like something like Jake Paul. Where it like
They won't make a movie about
kinda
Jake
did.
no,
Paul.
I'm just saying because like 4 years from now, all the stuff that they're gonna mention in that movie would be outdated as shit. Like it's Everyday Bro, the Suicide Force stuff with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes into the force. He sees the dead man. He's holding the ball.
No, it's like
Uh-huh.
it's just gonna be so dated and like no one's gonna like it because of that.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch like old Leafy's here
Yeah.
videos,
Oh,
like
wow.
they're pretty cringy.
They're pretty toxic. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like when you watch them, it's just like, dude.
But like we're able to understand because we were in that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were in
like
that
the-
time and we would understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, like oh Leafy, man.
We saw
All
him
the
during the time
drama.
period where he grew
And then
Yeah.
we saw him fall.
because
iDubbbz. Yeah.
Yeah.
well I would say idols, but I would also say like the Keemstar stuff. Where it's like that started just consuming everything he did.
Yeah, like oh, I'm gonna sue Keemstar. No one's doing it but me.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
remember the H3 between the H3
Yeah,
H3 thing with
that was-
Leafy's here?
I
Yeah.
didn't get that far. I remember something happening with Leafy. Oh, he got like oh he's referenced.
Yeah, they had,
that.
they had like a little argument on Twitter, I think. And then a Pyro tried to do some like bring together YouTube.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I would just like to mention, back to that Annoying Orange show on Cartoon Network.
Uh huh.
In the second episode, they were pretending to be pirates, and they were making the apple walk the plank because according to them, being an apple is a crime. So there's
I
kind of
remember that.
there's kind of a whitewashing white supremacy agenda they're trying to push here.
Oh my god. Why aren't feminists focusing on this?
Because they're trying to, because they don't like Apple because of his kind. They don't like him because he's an apple.
Didn't they have a crossover with Fred and the Annoying Orange?
They did a YouTube special where it's like,
Ooh.
oh, Fred goes to like a supermarket
Oh,
and
yeah.
he sees the orange.
And then he freaks
I
out.
think I was so young
Yeah.
when that came out.
You know what I want?
I remember when
Elementary.
the annoying orange used to be a thing.
I want an
I
epic
liked
mealtime movie.
No, dude.
That
You don't-
That movie would be a
Hey,
documentary.
Megan,
Daddy
I
O'Connor.
maybe a documentary. Wait, I would see that as a documentary. Maybe like oh here's how it started.
No, I don't see it like that, but I would see like, I'd see it be like more of a big like a YouTube biography itself.
Oh,
Where it's like that would just be like a small part in a in
Well,
a
like,
YouTube.
I saw, like-
I watched the Harley's Twitch stream quite a bit. Like he's pretty nice. He's like very nice.
So like you can start off with with like Fred,
Chocolate Rain guy.
Chocolate
I
Rain
remember
Guy.
that.
I'm surprised it hasn't.
Amazing
though.
Panda. What's it called?
Numa
Epic,
Numa.
epic mealtime. Not like that kind of stuff. Like stuff that just was YouTube level stuff.
Oh.
Where it wasn't like based like on a band, a song, a movie.
All right. So
you guys
like,
remember the classic meme? I like turtles.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Turtle. Ooh, that
I
was
like
like middle
Turtles.
school.
What are you gonna say? You.
well, if I would actually see them doing that. Like they go through like each era of YouTube. Like oh,
It's kind
And
of
just see how it's like developed and like how the dawn of time has
the
changed.
meme
and you
culture.
can like and you can
And,
like
and also you can also be like the times are serious like with stuff like the drama and how like
stuff like they're starting to lose money because of the ad apocalypse and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
and
that.
then like we can meet present day and how YouTube's doing,
Yeah,
and like what their predictions for the future is.
yeah.
I would like that.
That actually like how they did the.
But the one thing I hope they don't get like YouTube to produce it, cause they're gonna.
They'll whitewash it.
Yeah, they really would. All right, so are we gonna review the
Wait,
second one?
wait. I would want back on that. Just one more thing. I would like to see how they did what's called the whole video game, the movie, where they started off the first ever technical game that came out.
The radar game, right?
Yeah, the radar. No, it wasn't Radar Scope. It was some war game. But it goes from there and then it goes to the dark part. Crash in 1983.
Oh yeah, and they start talking.
Oh, there kind of was. I mean, if you watch like the E.T. documentaries, they kind of talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then after that, like they started discussing like, oh, this was a thing, Dark Ages and shit like that. But then like, oh, but now we've gone past that. We're on to the next generation of consoles, which was at the time the Wii U, the Xbox One, and the PS4.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it was like, oh, things are looking up now, even though loot boxes are a problem.
And they'll continue will be for a long time.
Or even the E.T. documentary where they're like, do I think E.T. was the worst game ever made? Of course not. There's been way.
That's
there's been games that don't even work at all too.
Listen, that title goes to that one biker game with the Vietnam veteran. What was that name? Ride to Hell.
Right? No, I wouldn't say that's worse.
Because that game's unplayable.
No, I was thinking like Big Rigs.
Tony Hawk skater games.
Big Rigs.
But that didn't.
No, Hong Kong '97.
Oh wait, did you hear about that?
What?
They finally found the developer of that game, and he actually spoke out about it.
Oh, how did he?
Last week.
We said.
He said that the reason why the game came out like that was because he wanted to make the worst game ever made.
Oh.
So I don't count that as the worst game ever made because that was his whole purpose.
He might be trolling.
I hear that. I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's gonna say,
I see that.
I feel like he was legitimately trying to make a game, but then like he couldn't make it, so he was like, "Fuck it, I'll make a joke."
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened.
No, because he also started mentioning like how like only like a couple of stores done it and not like any big brand retailers started selling it, which was why it became like lost and stuff.
Until like
But
I wonder how many games are like that. Well, like there's so many good games that could have been made that never would.
We'll talk about that in another podcast because that could just serve a podcast all of its own. Talk about Star Wars 1313. What was that one called?
What?
Was
the Visceral one?
Yeah, the Visceral one.
There was also another one that was a first-person Star Wars game. I think it was made by the. No, I don't remember who made it.
That's just talking about Star Wars games and why we like them.
There were so many good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most of the canceled games, like the big name canceled games, are even stuff like Banjo 3.
Yeah, those like sound really good.
Which probably end up becoming nuts and bolts, but we don't like talking about that game.
We never talk about the nuts and bolts.
or even stuff like even something as close to coming out was like Battlefront 3.
Or like the first ever Sonic 3D game that was supposed to come out.
Yeah, Sonic Extreme.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that one, but whenever I see that, I was thinking like it had potential.
It did not have potential. It looked like shit.
Well, I mean,
it's a beta, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, maybe they were gonna change.
But that fisheye lens just was very disorienting.
Yeah, you could have taken that out.
Would it be Super Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot?
No, no, hell no. I feel like it'd be like.
Or even like that story of Super Mario 64 too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They had that.
Yeah, and Luigi was gonna be a thing.
Ooh. Alright, so moving on, right?
Moving on to back to Fred.
Fred
2.
Which most of us didn't really pay attention to.
Yeah,
I know the story.
We did in the middle of it. We started getting bored.
Well, to be fair, we've all seen the movie before, right?
I haven't.
Except for him.
Okay. It was really boring. Nice, I didn't care.
I mean, first of
all,
because unlike the first one, which was just trying to make cash off of Fred being Fred, this one tried to make it more cash off Halloween,
Fred,
Scary, and Fred at the same time.
I felt like they had like a list of plot lines.
Also, they killed off.
They did like a no.
Also, Rip Judy.
Rip Judy and Rip Old Bertha.
Yeah. They switched characters.
That is still confusing to me because. It was like, why would they get rid of like Bertha?
Samantha?
There should be like I think a reason.
They were still making iCarly,
maybe
so
she
like.
had, like
maybe
she didn't have time for all
Maybe she was like there was like the iCarly thing, and wasn't it that the time when they were trying to do like Cat and Sam.
Oh,
Sam
Sam and Cat.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Isn't
Sam and
that
Cat came out
2013?
way.
That
That was
was
like 2
right?
years ago.
Oh,
No,
then
it wasn't.
I
Yeah, it
guess
was.
2013.
then maybe she was doing something else.
Yeah, she's probably busy with
Yeah.
doing her
Yeah.
Other
stuff,
popular shows.
Yeah, and then they're like, all right, we need to get someone.
'Cause I probably was
you
gone
who
during
looks,
the time.
you who looks nothing like
No,
Neil
but
Thor.
even that doesn't even raise the question because she was also the person that got to do it was Tori's sister on Victorious,
Yeah.
and that show was still going on.
Well,
Maybe it was during the off time, like
she was
oh.
kind of like a minor character in Victorious. Like,
Maybe that was during
Yeah,
the off
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
she wasn't really
I guess that's
popular
that.
because her sister was more
And
popular.
I can see why she wasn't that popular because in this movie she's my least favorite one.
Yeah.
She.
She's pretty hot though. I'll give her that.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean that's Nickelodeon girls in general.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon girls.
Ni-
just turn out to be
Nickelodeon
like-
and Disney girls.
Wait. Watch your words. The FBI is watching.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the
Especially you.
Nickelodeon
Don't say anything,
girls.
Axel.
Yeah,
Old
Axel.
Nickelodeon
What? I
girls.
can't. We can't talk about the lolly.
No,
No,
you can't talk
you
about
can't.
it.
You're
'cause
18.
We're under 18.
Bad Axel. Bad.
Man.
He's dating a minor.
I know he is.
Yeah, bad Axel.
Wow.
How that hurt? This is a roll of paper.
I didn't. It's just like ah. What the
Look
fuck?
like scratched you. Anyways, the lolly girl.
Oh
She was
yeah.
pretty weird.
She had
She
a
was.
really
She had sock pockets.
So was she at the end? Yeah,
She was in the
was.
beginning.
She was in the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
She made it through all those
She was
movies.
completely missing
It
something.
was very weird that they had a character who was just obsessed with Fred.
I know.
Maybe it was supposed to like replace what's it
It was
called?
kind of like how
It was the replacement for Judy, but they
Yeah.
didn't know what to do.
No,
And you can appreciate what they did differently, where it's not like Fred pining, but it
Yeah.
was her pining.
no, but it kind of reminded me of like the Angry Video Game Nerd movie,
Oh.
where it's like everyone on the Earth knows who the AV Gen is and like is like a big fan.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
It felt like that, where it's like just to see, hey guys, I'm popular now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I mean, these.
I would understand having her be like, start out like meeting together, but not like being like,
Well, they did
really
kind of
upset
have like a backstory. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
they
yeah, I've been there the whole time.
but you've never noticed.
Yeah.
yeah, but that
That's hard to
even
believe.
that
Mhm.
like
It's very tacked on.
yeah, it's very tacked on.
But it's okay. Fred got dumped. Remember, he mentioned it that she
Like
dumped him.
one line. That's it.
Yeah,
I still
got me.
don't get why they didn't do this. Even in the first one, they've already established that Fred and Bertha are
Friend.
are the couple that like Fred finds a girl like
They
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
do that.
it
Like
really
the
doesn't
first.
work well.
Oh yeah, we even talked about the ending of the first movie.
No one
It's so
cares.
bullshit.
no one cares.
Well, it's not. I mean, he got the girl of his dreams. And
Yeah, but even then
It didn't
they
even
could.
matter.
It didn't feel like it, right?
No, because they established throughout the movie that Bertha's more interested in
Fred.
Fred,
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't really
and
feel
they're
like
and
it.
Fred is just blind by it, and he's
Yeah.
like
And even then, he's still blind. And then
Yeah.
like I thought they would do the thing where like Fred
Oh.
would say like, "No, I don't want to go out with
like
you."
Yeah.
Bertha and them would just be true good friends, and like they'll be like, oh, who cares about Judy anymore?
Yeah.
But no, it ends with Judy
Just going over.
just going over, and
No.
it basically defeats the entire purpose of
And
the
then even
movie.
that's like defeated because then she's like, "Oh, she dumped me," and then like, wow, what was
Yeah.
the point of that?
Well, maybe they had.
And then they bring Talia in,
It was just
Talia?
like,
and even when that goes past, they even bring up again that Bertha and Fred are a
yeah,
thing.
even at the end it was like that weird cut where it's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very weird.
Yeah.
Whoever edited that movie was a fucking weirdo.
oh yeah, let's talk about the who directed the first movie.
I forgot it was.
It was
His last name was Wiener.
Should I look it up?
Nah,
It was a-
No,
it-
it's not important.
I
That's
don't
not
know.
important.
All you gotta know is that Fred thinks he's teachers of vampires.
Also, Fred is in WWE.
He was not. He
I've
was in a
seen that.
SmackDown show, and they
SmackDown.
did like,
John Cena was barely even in the second one, like at all.
Oh, he was a lot. He was there a lot.
First.
yeah.
Like I think in the first one he was in there for like 3
Listen,
times.
yeah.
Here he was there like 6.
Listen,
I thought he was more.
when you're
He was
main,
he was in the fridge like 3 times.
Yeah.
He did the wrestling thing.
Okay, yeah.
and
Yeah.
then
The
there's
first
like
one.
the one part where he's like, "Son, good job."
He
yeah,
was
and
so
then,
buff.
then he was also trying to help Fred find out how to kill the vampires.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, Fred, here's a Sunny D."
Or,
Oh,
yeah.
He was really buff throughout the whole. Like you could see his veins.
I mean,
from-
that's, he's been like that
I'm
his
just,
entire life.
I am just saying because he was shirtless through the
John
whole movie.
Cena was paid to be.
That
John
was in
Cena.
his prime, too.
I know.
And like, then he had the line like, "I remember what Vincent Kennedy McMahon said," and then I couldn't hear what he said.
he
Yeah.
was really
Yeah, but
ripped.
who cares?
Like really ripped.
Is it one thing I'm gonna say? Kevin and John Cena are basically the only 2 characters who I saw got into their roles.
Wait, what happened to Kevin?
Kevin, he broke his arm.
Oh, he's like.
Oh, yeah,
please,
he-
Fred.
Broke his arm again.
That's actually really disappointing. He was really like a angsty character, and then he's like downfall. Like he's like more.
No, and
Because he's a
it's
bully.
weirder stuff because there's also
Yeah.
like plot holes like, oh, Fred's filming inside of the teachers to prove that he's like a vampire or sick.
Yeah.
As like fuck. Why is Kevin watching it in the first place to tell everyone else to watch it?
Because maybe he's like gonna
No.
like look at this as like a prank or
Well,
something.
maybe after.
No, and you can't tell me that because he's like, oh, I want nothing to do with Fred in the first place.
But listen, this takes place after the first movie,
Yeah.
so he's
Yeah,
like.
but it also takes place at the end of the second movie,
Mhm.
where they already established that Kevin wants nothing to do with Fred.
But like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because he saw like the whole party thing, he was like, "Oh, Fred's pretty cool." Because
He got jealous at the first one.
Yeah.
Maybe he was looking for like a reason to like make fun of Fred. Like Fred, what the
They
hell?
already did. They already figured it out. It was
Oh, yeah.
called go to the school with a gun.
No,
Oh,
he
you
didn't.
know,
It wasn't
comic.
listen, it wasn't it was a convention center or something. It was like a what's it called? One of those.
It was an auditorium.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an auditorium.
But they were in a school.
And then they did that.
So-
It was like the first version of it, where it's just Matrix jumping, and it's like gets a Master Blaster.
Yeah, there wasn't much to go off of the second one. Like it wasn't as good as the first one,
No.
but it was pretty okay.
I'm gonna break that one, but I like the second one a little bit more than the first.
I know.
I like it
Wait,
because
this-
it was easy to make fun of.
The second one, no, it's because it's just so much more morbid than the
Morbid?
where it's like they have the weird scenes like the one where the guy
Oh, like
takes off
the
his mask,
surreal scene.
and yeah,
Oh,
it's like very surreal,
yeah.
it's very weird.
But then like they had the Twilight thing.
Like the first one had surreal scenes, but they were very basic, and they were like, oh, he accidentally gets on the right bus, goes visit Judy,
and then there was like
and Judy and him actually become a
Yeah.
thing.
And then-
But then they
Yeah.
cut like that could actually happen in the movie.
I did kind
This
of
one
like
in the second one though, they had him like
Rip off
the
his
teacher rip off his
face.
face to be like a mosquito monster, it's like Fred's blood or
It was kind of weird.
And well,
or the Twilight.
yeah, that was actually like
that kind of was
It had more.
okay.
It had more surreal stuff. Where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, you clearly understand this is all in his head.
There was like another joke that like where it's like he goes to the Chinese store
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He goes to get the
Weirdo.
garlic.
That was a good scene.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I just want like.
I
Is that the first one or the second one?
the second
second.
one.
Okay.
And then like, what's it called? Like, oh, you doing all right there? And then like he opens the fortune cookie. Your teacher's a vampire.
No, it's like your neighbor is a vampire.
Carlos had a theory he's in purgatory.
Yeah, he's in purgatory.
It's a theory.
Yeah, but every character's in purgatory.
Oh,
But
That's because you kept saying it.
but we'll
during
never finish the lore.
During the Sword Art Online.
No, it was
During Sword Art Online.
Alright.
yes,
Okay.
for online.
Yeah, but we never got to watch the third one because it got boring.
Yeah, it got boring.
We're never gonna
And
finish
because
the third one.
I never want to see the third one. It looks shit, anyways.
I mean, if they ever do another Fred movie, which I highly doubt,
Never.
then we'll review the third one.
Documentary, perhaps that'll be it.
Yeah, but that also goes with the whole YouTube
Yeah.
documentary.
But
Anyways.
are we gonna rate it now?
Yeah.
Alright.
I give it a D plus. Actually I give it a kind of like a D/C. It's better than the first one.
Sorry, I hate to admit it, but this wasn't my all-time favorite.
Oh,
So-
what a shock, dude.
I'm still,
Everything's your all-time favorite. I
fell from
swear.
B
Yeah, you're always here. You're like, oh, everything's like A.
No, I just really like cringy bad movies. They're my
Wait,
favorite.
so you're calling your rating for the Emoji Movie cringy bad?
No, the Emoji Movie's a masterpiece. That's why it was the
It's a
first.
masterpiece of cringe.
That's why it was the first movie shown in at wherever that one place that lifted the
Saudi
band.
Arabia.
Yeah, there you go. That's how good it was. But I give this Fred movie because it had John Cena a lot more. I
And
gotta
he was like the best character,
respect my-
basically.
Yeah, I also his pecs kept moving.
No, I was talking about that. I mean, like what he talked
Stop it!
about.
Stop
okay.
it! You're gonna cut
You're
yourself.
Give me
down.
what?
Anyway, I give that one like a B plus as well.
What? It's the same rating! Boy, that's exactly the same
Okay,
rating!
Maybe an A minus.
Oh my, that's even better!
How do you get these movies so good?
You said it wasn't your
No,
favorite.
no. She's the RGN of the screen. She's the one that would talk trash about the movie, but then give it like a high.
You gave a
high
better
grade.
rating than the good one, with the first one.
Yeah.
First one isn't
Okay.
that good.
They're all-
My grade for it is D, but there's also a reason to it, which also adds on the whole vampire stuff. Where it's like the first one, yeah, it's dated because it has like YouTube culture. But this one's even more dated because it's Twilight stuff now.
Who was relevant for the
That
time?
ended a long time ago.
Yeah, and Twilight's far gone now. I mean, they're
Aren't they making a
they're making spin-offs and
Yeah.
stuff.
No, they're making like a remake.
No, they're doing spin-off.
No,
yeah,
they made a remake.
I thought they were making a.
No, they're doing
No, they made a
spin-off.
book remake. That's what I said.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Seven
Oh, yeah,
Guys
okay,
made
but
like that.
I'm talking about the big budget movie one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're making a spin-off.
They're making a spin-off.
yeah, I
thought they
but it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be as big as like the actual Twilight stuff because it has nothing to do with
Yeah,
them.
no, that's.
I feel like if they're gonna make a spin-off, just make it.
We're not getting to this conversation, Axel.
Anyways.
Hi, Axel.
Anyways,
Why you keep hitting in favor, Jesus?
I rated an F because it's fucking terrible.
Fred,
Hey,
Fred,
Fred.
Okay, so is this the end of the podcast?
Yeah.
Well, wait, we have a special announcement for Tuesday, actually Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Valentine's Day episode
No,
coming out.
Tuesday because Valentine's is
Yeah, but
Wednesday.
it's gonna be uploaded on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
A Valentine's
You
Day
still-
episode.
So stay tuned.
Valentine's
We're
Day
gonna give
episode.
relationship advice.
And we're also going to be reviewing Kangaroo Jack.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we are.
So
That's a good movie.
We'll be giving relationship advice. No news that day.
There probably won't be unless like 9/11 happens.
Yeah, unless like nuclear holocaust happens.
Yeah, we won't.
then we'll talk about
We
that.
probably won't talk about
And then it'd be like, guys.
Well, we'll talk about. We'll probably be dead. Let's be-
No, we'll be in the bunker.
so
Oh, yeah.
three men and one girl are gonna give you relationship advice.
Of
and
course.
Two of which have been in a relationship, and the other two.
Who have not?
Well, I've had my fair share
Oh.
of
Internet?
relationship stuff.
In
Internet?
the
Not,
end.
not like
I've had
internet
my
stuff.
fair
It's like
share as
actual
well.
real life stuff,
Oh.
Oh really?
which I will talk about during the next podcast.
Uh-huh.
And
So
you're gonna cry your heart out.
I have online
Yeah, I will.
relationships.
Trust me, there'll be a lot of tears in the
He's
next
gonna
episode.
talk about
Stay
all
tuned.
his
Oh,
ex.
oh. That's a
No,
good way to say that.
I've never been. No, I'm not. I'm gonna save this
Just
for.
save
We're
it.
gonna
Just
save
save
it.
it.
It's
Save
a
it.
story time. We're
Okay.
I have relationship advice for online dating. Alright, boys.
Oh
Stay
boy.
tuned.
Yeah.
Oh, some of us have
You
had
get
real
to get
relationships.
catfish.
No.
Okay.
Never get
I'm
catfish.
gonna.
Well, this is the end of the Lost Adventures podcast. Be sure to
Episode
like.
16.
Make sure
Episode
you
16.
tune in next time with your significant
Follow my
other.
Twitter. My Twitter.
Don't forget to
not-
like. Don't
not the
forget to
podcast
like,
Twitter.
favorite, comment, and subscribe. And
Follow
our
our
next
Twitter.
review,
God damn it.
our next official review, is gonna be Gundam Seed.
Yeah.
See you later.
So-
Bye bye, man.